I'm trying to shape you for your breakthrough. Out of respect, you either make do or I break you. That you can bet. We running straight through. Your stomach is staple. Yeah, we like to play too. Next shot is fatal. We know that you're not a threat.
Blue, they ain't ready for this one. We the headliners of this motherfucking league. We placing every single last one of you niggas. Blue, get them motherfuckers.
Shooting swab off the glass, that's a base shot. Hold 100, putting 30 in his tank top.
Nah, he getting choked and buried in his tank top. I ain't done doing swab 30 in his tank top. Philly official, never been affiliated.
Come off top, he about to get abbreviated.
Collapse lung 38 when he breathe, he hated.
Soul headed for the light, I don't think he made it. Swab probably playing possum, I think he faking.
Always had a problem with being blatant. So I took his manager just to make a statement. Every time he go live, he be trying to snake me.
I see you still struggling with them struggle streams. You in boiling hot water, it's bubbling.
Catch you and Katrine while you snuggling. AR-15 with the fucking beam. I told y'all. None of you niggas wanna see me. This is the Lex Vortex Rap Battle League. And this is how we get down. We got to make up for all you clowns. Pound for pound, round for round. We're gonna beat all you fake niggas to the motherfucking ground. This is the sound of Bluu and Solomon. We stay on the ground. Y'all can never stop this motherfucking shot.
Brandon Bay, he wanna play Aboriginal. On the stream, he throwing me subliminals. Hey, Blue, hit me up if you need a tool. I got a double barrel that kicks like a fucking mule.
Told Solar come through, let's make a couple of moves. Pull up with a truck that got double the room. Make a couple of calls, I only fuck with a few.
Damn, Blue, to live this, you need a couple of dudes.
Brandon move, I swear he getting covered in fumes. Street sweeper in the broom just to cover the room. Or MP44 do a number on you.
They won't even let his mother uncover the tomb.
Kick like Bruce, hit Brandon knee. Your role in this script ain't how you planned it, B. On set, I don't see how you stand it, B. After you take a real round like Brandon Lee.
Y'all niggas is officially dead. The whole murder scene coming in wet. And who did it? Bluu. My nigga, they ain't fucking with you. We gonna make sure our respect is established and maintained. We gonna continue to bring the motherfucking pain until you niggas bow the fuck down and crown up king. We trying to fight warriors. Show no back-to-back wins. Bluu, what the fuck they gonna do when the war is on?
Even when the war is on, niggas acting lazy. Who the fuck you calling on? Niggas acting crazy. Is your team strong when niggas start to hating? Will they turn it back and run when niggas start to blazing?
That nigga ain't never respond to that. That fuck nigga ain't never respond to that. Nigga responded what he want to. You know what I mean? Nigga was supposed to drop a soul back. The nigga ran. Took off running. Nigga had his track shoes on, beat the nigga all out his tank top. That motherfucker retired. When the last time y'all seen Swat tank top? He might put one on today just because, you know, the nigga self-conscious in a motherfucker. I mentioned his tank top, the nigga gonna go find that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That mug got drugged through the dirt so many times it ain't make no sense. It ain't make no sense. That shit was loose as fuck around the neck and everything. It was like the nigga wore the same one every day for like 3 years on God. It was like, you remember watching cartoons back in the day? You watched the cartoon, the motherfucker was wearing the same clothes every day. Like it was like that nigga's outfit and shit. So it's like the day that they had the show and shit for Bart Simpson and he ain't got on his regular outfit and shit. You know, it's like probably for a movie or something like that. Otherwise, Bart Simpson ain't changing outfits. Nigga, he in the same goddamn shit. That was like Suave's tank top. That was Suave's tank top. It was like every day. The shit was worn around the neck and shit. The shit was hanging and drippy. The nigga was sloppy. Like, quit playing with me, bro. Quit playing. Like, it's funny, man. And I called it last night. I said, I bet he won't respond to Sister Nadi's video. Did he? No. He picked my video. He picked my video to respond to. And I'm not even gonna lie, man, the shit was kind of boring. I couldn't even watch it. So, don't really know. I'll tell you what I did catch. I caught the part where he was talking about whether we was in a debate or not and who he was beating on in the debate. And before I really get into all of this, man, let me shout out the chat real quick, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate everybody in the building. Hood Therapy. Okay, Shay Bo in the building. Shout out to Big O. Appreciate you. Big O is in the building, man. Power to the dark side family. Anthony McNeil is in the building also. Anthony McNeil is in the building. So, man, I appreciate everybody in the room. Those who I have typed in the chat, and those who are just, cloud watching. It's all good. Stay in the clouds either way it go. I'm finna cook. So, back to the tank. Nah, I'm gonna pass by the tank top. Shout out to Just Me, appreciate you. I'm gonna leave the tank top alone for a second. What I'll do is though, I do want to go into how, like yesterday's show, we was talking about a lack of self-accountability, right? And my whole point was the nigga was never in the debate. Nobody was up there to debate him at all. Nothing to debate about. The point was what was everybody's problem with the channel and why they didn't want to be around anymore and how we can move past it. That's probably not gonna happen. I mean, this was further proof. Not only was it not a debate that day, this dumbass nigga is debating with my video. He got my clip up trying to debate that shit. Like, bro, you're slow. Niggas just don't get it. So, it happened. It happens. Um, it's sad though because like shit like this is like when niggas is moving like this, bro. Like, appreciate you, God. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, it was certain moves that niggas was allowed to make on the block around you. And the way that you moved on the block, it kind of determined your survival, right? Or whether you not necessarily die. Like everybody didn't get killed that was a fuck nigga on the block. A lot of the fuck niggas was just getting slapped around and shit, right? Ran out of their shoes, ran out of their clothes, you know what I'm saying? Didn't really want to, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers start like all kind of shit. You know how that shit go. You know how that shit go. Like some niggas show up to school with lunch money and shit for the bully. You know what I mean? Nigga had money in the other pocket and shit. So I get it. I think though the issue is the nigga don't know when he died. Like, how do you not know you're dead? How? Shout out to Green 101. How do you not know you're dead? You're not in a debate with anybody, bro. I'll tell you again, you're not in a debate. You weren't in a debate. Nobody brought you on the show to debate. Slow ass nigga. You were there for correction. Folks was there to give you their opinions, their feelings, and this and that, and you were supposed to move with it. You were trying to go point for point. You can go point for point, man. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. I already told you what time it is.
Let's go point for point. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. It's the boy Swirl, boss of Snapping Off Entertainment. The AOY SVDO Argument League, a whole bunch of Black Power shit, man. Shout out to Big on the track, Z on the cam. Shout out to the AOI. Shout out to Knowledge Bond Law. Shout out to Solar Mind, the Commissioner, Solar Vision, the Bay League, man. It's the Argument League, too. We in the building. Blue, please stop. Please, Blue, stop. Please. I'm begging. I'm begging. I'm begging. Blue, I've called you twice. And I could prove it without revealing your contact info. Blue, shout out to Tequila Elf, man. Shout out to MJ. Shout out to Scar Beauty. I'm sorry. Shout out to Trip C. Mrs. Royale. Shout out to Little's Revenge. And whoever, who is that? Geeked Up and Out. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Yeah, I called you. I called you twice. I'm gonna call you again. Okay, and not to reveal his info, but you can tell. Let me cover it up like this. I'm not bullshitting. This is Bluu. You see how I got his name saying? Bluu. You see how I got his shit saying? Under Bluu. If you hit the text messages, if you hit the text, oh, because I'm holding it down there. If you hit the text messages, it go to our text message history. So, okay. First of all, the tank top thing had fine, funny. But just to show you just how ridiculous it is, this is a stream. Well, this is my channel right here. This is the Argument League too. Do you see this video down here with me and my tank top? Also, in the short video I did about Nandy taking down her video, you see me in my tank top? My wife beat it. It's a tank top. Wife beat it. It's a tank top. Was it that one? It might have been one after. Okay. But like already he's wrong. Shout out to Eccentric Element. Already he's wrong. All right, so let's see what it is. I hate how I be so bright in my face. Hold on. Bluu, I'm sincerely asking you to stop this. This will be my last time addressing this in this manner. Let me say that. Let's go.
I have a car gonna be next to yours no more, nigga. That shit dead. That shit hella dead.
Oh, he said when I came on Andy panel that day, I was there to listen to everybody's point of view, soak it in, and then move it. No, I was not. That's what you would have liked me to done. Sorry, but no, that's not what I was there for. I was there to prove everybody wrong about everything that they said about me that was wrong.
Shout out to Emily M. I appreciate you in the building, sis. I really do. You know what I mean?
And the thing was, y'all was there to make me look wrong too. But the fact is, since you couldn't, you tried to turn it into a civil thing. We was your brothers coming to you. And my link under my video every day. Come to me as a brother. Why you coming to me as a brother on the panel with this person calling me bitch ass niggas and bitches and shit? Shout out to the free spirit. He's gonna die a lot in this video. And I'm not making no threats. But I'm begging you, please, leave it alone.
Like, who in a right mind goes to war? Gets it? I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, no, I say it. How the hell you go get
I'm not at war. I'm not at war.
in a war with the woman?
How did I go to war with the women? What women? What women did I go to war with, Bluu? You really started this one off pretty fucking horrible. You said you retired my tank top. I ain't never wore it. Ironically, I wore it like 2 days ago and 3 days ago. I took my shirt off. I had a tank top on. You said that I was there to listen to everybody's point of view, and then go, no, I wasn't. I was there to prove y'all wrong, and y'all was there to prove me wrong, or at least, since you know you can't prove me wrong, at least continue the lie, to reinforce the lie. Shout out to Moonflower. Yes, that's what he said. That's what he said. He said, how I go to war with the women, but you chose to respond to me. I knew you weren't going to respond to Nandy. And I ignored Nandy for so long until she started talking about Katrina. And Nandy is not the women. She's a woman.
Like, how? How do you go to war? Like, think about this. This nigga is really in a war right now. He's sweating hard, getting his ass whipped at that. And then you go and look like, well, damn, man, who he going at?
Queen K.
Woman. Like, bro, how do you, like,
I haven't been sweating. Okay. I knew what this was. All right. I didn't know how sensitive she was. But I knew that anything that I did in response to her to attack her, she was willing to do more to me than I was willing to do to her. See, I was willing to prove her wrong and, argue with her on YouTube. She was willing to bring other people in, talk about other people, make it physical, threaten my life, threaten to call the police. I wasn't willing to report people to the IRS. I wasn't willing to do that. So I knew there's no reason to respond. She's not here for what I'm here for. When I did respond, I did no Googling. Every time I responded, this is just how much of a sweat I've been in, Blue. I literally go to y'all channel, copy and paste the link to your channel in my YouTube downloader. Download the video, I title the stream, go live, and I share the video. And I sit here, see what y'all say. And I murder you point by point. And I'm not sweating. The information that came out on Kimberly, I dug up none of it. I dug up none of it. I dug up none of the information. No sweat. God did it. And the bad thing is Kimberly did so much sweating. She was up there. She admitted, I'm getting sick responding to this dude. Responding to this dude getting me sick. I said, damn. And she went up there and showed some dude named Charles Mays and the entry on the King James 13. I literally just went live and then blue. God had made her judgment. And so I shared what I had. Came back later, reiterated. Not sweating at all. And I'm not losing because my information is real. She admitted that. She admitted. So what? You didn't do nothing but show. Yeah. I showed that you had 3 businesses. 2 businesses started in early 2021. There were 8 other businesses started at the same location as her address. And she admitted it. And the dude that she brought up on the panel that one time that she took the video down admitted it. And that's Sotia Peace. And Queen Cascade Peace. And what did he?
your kids is gonna see this, bro?
Oh. Oh no.
Or getting his ass whipped at that.
Oh, and I'm not getting my ass whooped. No, everything I told is the truth. Everything she's saying is a lie. And she got different channels reiterating this shit. Shook, you, Lex, fucking Uda.
And then you go and look like, well, damn, man, who he going at? It's a woman. Like, bro, how do you, like, your kids is gonna see this, bro? Like, I don't understand exactly what's the game plan. So, what are you trying to win? Shout out to Miss Woody Reads.
Good question. What am I trying to win? I guess it's not a matter of me winning. I guess it's the fact that I recognize I won and I value that win. I won before Nandy even got here. If I have a winning and losing in this sector, in this space, it was already created before Nandy got here. So I guess what I'm doing is just making sure that I value that win and not let people just say whatever the fuck they want about me. Um and also, I feel like there's only so much your woman is willing to take before you lose with her, right? Now, Katrina is a very patient woman. She loves me. And so it wouldn't take what usually would be required from my personal experience. But she she needs a voice. And that was her voice. And so I won with her, and I'm, continuing to make sure that people know that I am who the fuck I say I am.
In the building, I appreciate you, sis. Power to the dark side, family.
Absolutely. I'm gonna go over that solar live stream too.
You know what I mean? Like,
Shout out to Melanated God.
what are you trying to win? What prize are you finna get out of this exactly? At some point, you just don't respond. Just don't respond. You don't have to respond to everything, but and you don't respond to everything. That's what I find funny. You don't respond to everything. You did a nice little video. You didn't go through the video. You just said, why it wasn't worth going through the video, and then you went through mine. Scary shit. That's the
Fact.
second time he did that.
Fact, it wasn't worth going through. Fact, he shout out, hey, he have his hair. And then motherfuckers be like, my channel different than yours. Your channel is full of the people who was excommunicated from my channel for 4 years. Your chat is my graveyard. I could show you. I could go to my community page in my YouTube studio and show you the people I got blocked, and I bet that bitch look like Nandy Chat. I bet that motherfucker look just like Nandy Chat. Just like yours. Everybody who comments you just showed up here blocked.
Second time he did that. He went on, said he wasn't gonna show 90 the video where he was on 90, so he clipped some shit, right? And just wanted to talk about Nipplegate. I don't know why the nigga's still bringing that shit up, man. He just got to stop on that. You're dead.
And he's slow. I didn't clip the video. I showed the video that Nandy did on Yanga panel. After that panel, when I murdered all of y'all, they went to his page and they reviewed it. I showed them because I wanted to reply to Yanga. I wasn't replying to Nandy. I was replying to Yanga. And she put up that video and acted like if he listened long enough, he'd have something to be proud of her about.
You're dead. Then last night, that's what I did here. And I think I cut it off probably at that point, man. I couldn't take no more of it.
Shout out to Mr. Nova, 24.
I mean, the nigga's not good at making content. The nigga's not good at making content. Even while I'm doing this, I'm finna go in on some shit.
Butterflies.
I'm gonna go in on some shit.
Nigga, listen. First of all, I didn't come to YouTube to be no great teacher. Everybody think you gotta have some old lane of proficiency that you just get up here and teach. Nigga, that's that motherfucking education shit. Don't mo. Shout out to you, big dog. I don't gotta get up here and this is what it is. Black power is this. I chose to be over here. I'm here to debate. When I used to go speak on my channel, I still speak what I want to speak. But I'm not no teacher to sit up here. I'm not looking for motherfuckers to follow me. You sit over there and talk about how people is robots and being a robot is better than being a human. You teach. I don't gotta teach. That's not my content. My content is leisure conversation by people who can critically think about, undersurface issues, like shit that's not so basic. That's it. Who raised you, boy? Yang, is that you? Yank, is that you? Because you the one always say, who raised you? Didn't this whole thing start from going after a young woman? No, absolutely. Absolutely. Which he rides that fence. He say, Suave, you bogus for letting Moonflower go live on Nandy. But I ain't got no problem with Moonflower. You got a problem with Moonflower going live. You got a problem with Moonflower. And we love that, Suave. Keep doing what you do. I appreciate it. I appreciate it all day. Yeah, please hit that like button. This is the Argument League, too. We ain't got no clout over here. Hit that like button for me, please. I apologize because I know how inconvenient it is. I appreciate it.
I got some information to bring out. But
This nigga said information. Nigga, you my content. How about that, bum? You my content. You go live, you do a video about Suave and how fake he is, and he's stupid, and his black power. You my content. How about that? Other than that, we gonna sit up here and talk about goddamn fragrances, and goddamn pies, and whatever the fuck else we want to talk about.
for right now, I'm just gonna cook this nigga, man. Like the nigga wore this tank top every day until we made that song. That song dropped. You ain't seen that tank top since.
On the G, that song was trash. On Everything I Love, that song was trash. On Everything I Love, it was poor quality and it was trash. You just Brandon's Lee. This ain't gonna turn out how you plan to be. My bad. My bad. Yeah. Facts. That shit is crazy. Talk about he retired my tank top when I just wore the tank top before he did this stream. 4 days ago. Look, what I doing here? Did I have my camera on in this one? Look, I had it on in this one. Look. This shit is real, man. Look. Wife beater. Look. Wife beater.
What's up, Kimberly?
Wife beater.
I thought you ain't take videos down. You took that shit.
He's slow. And he lying.
I retired this tank top. I changed this nigga's whole wardrobe.
He changed my wardrobe.
This nigga talking about change religion and shit. Fuck you, nigga. Change religion. Change religion? Okay.
Do you know what Lilith's revenge? Nobody knows why. Please stop, Blue. Please. Nobody knows why Blue is mad at me. Blue, please stop. Nobody knows.
Show the debate.
This nigga said show the debate. Hold on, I missed that last remark. What's up?
Every day until we made that song. That song dropped. You ain't seen that tank top since. I retired this tank top. I changed this nigga's whole wardrobe. This nigga talking about change religion and shit. Fuck you, nigga. Change religion. Change religion? Okay.
Okay. He said that shit like that shit wasn't shit. Yeah, I made you stop wearing tank tops, nigga. Fuck that. Change religion. Okay.
Show the debate.
This nigga said show the debate. The debate was season 1. You know season 1 isn't up. I don't know what happened. How long we been asking for Solar to put up season 1? Excuse me. I bet. I got you. He said, I do. I don't pick sides based on people I go with. The truth is told. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Show people the debate. Yeah, and it's sad. it's nothing productive about the dude at all. Like, look at his life, bro. What is it? What has been productive about him? We watched him never move. We watched him not do shit. I was at work. This nigga was up streaming. I got off work. This nigga was streaming in the same exact spot. Never moved.
What do you mean never moved? I don't know if you mean like just never moved from my chair right here, or if like we're not progressing in life, like we're in the same spot, like we never moved from house to house. That's crazy because Trip C in a building.
What's that?
Oh, you know why he don't fuck with me? Why he don't fuck with me? What's good, sis? What's going on?
Nothing much. I just woke up not too long ago.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. So you well rested.
Well, now I got off work at 7 and fell out.
Oh, okay, that's what you need.
Holding on.
Hard. That's hard. That's hard. And Moonflower in that building. Shout out to
Hey,
the
Moonflower.
you know, that's hard though. Moonflower, you with us?
Hey y'all, hold on. I'm changing my audio so I can hear y'all. I know y'all can hear me.
Yes, Suave. I heard you talking about pie. That's
Hey,
why I'm
yeah,
next
I'm fucked up.
Strawberry rhubarb versus blueberry. I
Man,
got blueberry because I want to challenge.
honestly, them two horrible choices. That's
Okay,
crazy. That's a crazy back and forth. I'm really not passionate about neither one.
At all.
Okay. Let me show this right quick. Not progression in life. Let me just show this and then I want to see what's up. Do. Okay. Here's my other channel. All right.
Did you say my name?
This was in my bad. This was 4 years ago. This is in Miller in Gary, Indiana. Okay. 3 years ago. East Chicago, Indiana. This is East Chicago, Indiana. Okay. 3 years ago. This is our first place we got 3 years ago in Indianapolis. This was when the argument league started. Boom, boom, boom. That's that house. 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 Nah. Let me see. Was it the AOI? This is just how easy it is to murder what they talking about. Boom. 1 year ago. Well, here we go. 2 years ago. The new crib. The new crib. This was the new crib.
Oh, Suave, I have a question.
Yep, you got it.
What happened to the first season of SVDL?
I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. I do not know. I think I heard Solar say he thought he put it on a external disc and lost it or something like that, but that's the most I can recall. This was the third. This the third. Hold on. Midland, Gary, East Chicago. Then what was it? It was something else after that. East Chicago. No, Indianapolis. Our first crib. This the second crib we had right here that I was streaming from. All right, and then this is third. In the house we in now. The house we in now. So what did you talk about? What did you talk about? Y'all see that motherfucker?
He was talking about some you ain't moved from the spot you be at when you be streaming, not that you ain't moved houses.
Not that what?
He talking about some you don't move from the spot you at when you be streaming, not
Hey,
just
that's what I was saying. Nothing, but what made me thought he said it. He was like, "We've been watching you for 4 years and you ain't progressed in life. Like you ain't moved." That's what made me. That's why I rebutted both of them. Like, you see me move around. But
God, you want to see a nigga move? I move on Monday, bitch.
I can't stand moving, man.
Oh God, I got
Don't
all this
mention it. I gotta move
motherfucking
in
shit. I be
May.
packing. I hate packing. I paid a little $300 to have somebody come pack for me. Cause that's how much it costs down here to have them pack for you and bring the boxes and bring all the little.
How much you say now?
It costs.
300.
It start off at 300. If you got your own boxes and shit, it'll be exactly 300. If they gotta bring shit, then depending on what they bring, or really it depend on what you use.
I'm sorry, I'm from Georgia. We just go behind the grocery store or go inside to the meat packing department and ask for them big old boxes they put
Oh
the
hell
eggs
no,
in.
not the meat packing department. I worked in that bitch and it stank. Every day I went to work
No,
food with
not
that
them
raw
boxes.
ass meat.
The
I
ones they
almost
put
threw up.
the eggs in. They keep them back there
Oh,
where I'm
okay.
from.
Okay, I thought you talking about
The
them
ones they
packages
had the
of.
flats of eggs in, because they just straight up, you just tell them you need some boxes, then they won't cut them down.
Mm-hmm.
Not them meat boxes. Them things covered in wax and blood.
Hell yeah, this should be scaring the fuck out of me. This should be having me sick than a dog.
But you
This
can
shit
go to
smell weird.
almost any place. Like you can go to Walmart and ask them. You just have to know which day they break down boxes.
Yeah, but yeah, there's a
No,
flat rate of 300
that's
if they pack
moving
for
when
you.
you ain't got no money, butterflies.
Hell no, not moving when you ain't got no money.
It's
Who
cheap.
said
It's
that's
Georgia though.
cheap? Oh,
That's Southern Georgia. That's down south. Everybody you got a friend and they got a pickup. What you need moving people for? You just need some boxes.
girl, she said some strawberry shortcake with chocolate covered strawberries. Why I just went to Edible Arrangements like 3 days ago and got a cheesecake with chocolate covered strawberries. I got some chocolate covered graham crackers, bitch.
I
Graham.
always got somebody that I just pay to move my stuff. Just come on here and get this real quick. Like
Mm-hmm. I'm doing these motherfucking twists in my head, bro. I'm almost done. They cute
bourbon
though.
peach cobbler. Now see, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Wow.
Cause they making folks hungry. Y'all make me want some damn stew.
Wow. Y'all know bullshit.
A
Oh,
bourbon peach cobbler. On God, that shit fat.
bourbon peach
All you gotta
cobbler.
do is soak your peaches in some alcohol.
Yeah, see, Scar Beauty, that's why I hate moving, because I'm always a nigga somebody call. My auntie called me, you still strong?
Hell no.
Hey, you
You
so
still
strong.
got a truck full. On God. You wanna move my shit?
Yeah, it do feel good to get done, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, starting is like, but when you done, I be like, I did that.
Hell yeah.
I moved them couches in that goddamn refrigerator.
On God, we finna be moving couches and beds and shit by ourselves. But we some strong ass bitches for on God. We gonna be.
I ain't picking up nothing.
Heck, nothing.
Nothing. A
Is you
little box.
packing everything?
Yeah, I pack it up, but I ain't moving it.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. I'm gonna cook them a meal this payment, call it a day. Oh,
For
you
real,
trying to
for
feed
real.
me?
Cream cheese, sour cream pound cake, or cream cheese pound cake.
What
The
the
one with the
hell?
crunchy top. That's the joint right there.
You trying to
Don't
have
cut the
motherfuckers
logs.
sick?
Don't cut the logs. Don't
I'm
cut the
sitting up here
logs.
eating red grapefruit, talking about dessert. I'm trying to make myself happy, Hirsch.
Girl, grapefruit good as fuck. You better be happy eating that shit.
I actually like red grapefruit.
Yeah, they good as hell. Put a little sugar
Sugar
on
on
the
it.
top.
All my life, put that sugar on it. Cut
Man, that
around a
shit
My
from
bit.
my
Suave
granddaddy.
started something when he said pie.
That's messed up.
Mine Suave ain't start that shit. Them hating ass niggas. Oh, you talking about
She
pie?
talking about
MJ, pizza and a case of bill.
They be so mad. Oh, you talking about food? Oh, you letting people cook on your channel? Oh, y'all over there talking about pizza and pie, bitch. So, bitch, is you gonna cook for me? Is you gonna make my dinner hoe? On God, but then don't be hating about what I'm talking about. If I want to talk about how to make some fat ass neck bones, guess what? I'm gonna show y'all how to make some fat ass neck bones. It's why I want to talk about all his pies. Let him talk about all his pies. He might want to share with you one day. You doing all that hating, and now you just missed out on a slice of pie because you want to hate on the nigga that got out of pie. That's like hating on the school shooter food. You know you're gonna die. So now you know
Sure.
you're gonna be hungry if it's up to us. Your ass gonna be hungry. When you I'm gonna be like, ain't this you talking shit about some pie, but you want me to help you get some food? No. So when y'all ass can't afford food, don't be coming over here trying to ask us for help. We will not cash app you.
Ain't it?
All I
And I
got to
don't
say
got your
is shame,
Better drink your
shame,
spit.
shame.
Now that's hard though. That's hard. Oh, is was you going live on Moonflower or you was good?
I'm going live in a minute. I'm trying to get mostly done with my hair because I've been seeing her doing my hair for a long time. I'm putting some twists in my hair. They look cute, but I still got a whole. Well, I don't got a whole lot. I got the middle part of my head left. And you know, the middle is the worst part to do food.
Yeah, I believe you. That's when
That's
you
a
got.
lot of territory to cover.
My hair thick as fuck in the middle food, and it's longer than everywhere else food, bro. Like,
That's a lot of territory to cover.
yes,
Soon
and
as
it make
I
my
get that
arms
part, I'll be
fat.
like, Jesus, I'll do it tomorrow.
And it got to look
Mine,
just as
what?
good as the side. You can't get lazy on it.
You can't get lazy in the middle food because I put my hair in ponytails. These parts show ugly as hell in the middle.
Yeah,
But
praline candy be good as hell.
but I got my edges done though.
Look, Craig and Gary made a bet, right?
Uh,
So Craig lost. So the thing was Craig's supposed to send Gary some pecan candy, right? Craig done went about the candy twice, but you can't keep that stuff in the house. The children done ate it both times.
that's fucked up. He's like,
I
fuck
told him
that.
you gotta go
On
straight
God,
from
you
the
wouldn't be
lady.
getting no candy out of me after that. I would have told you the kids ate it for you. Fuck you mean? They gotta give for you.
I told him not to take that to their house. They know he knew better. He knew better.
Yeah, y'all really going in, man. Pralines and candy ice cream. Shout out to Melanated Goddess. Shout out to the sis. What's going on?
Yo, whoever said something about
Peace.
pralines and cream sound like my motherfucking
Too.
grandma. You need to take a nap. It's past your bedtime.
Pralines and ice cream.
Peace to
What's good,
everyone
sis?
on the panel. Peace to sis Trip C's. Peace to Moonflower and my brother Swab Boss. And
Absolutely.
just the argument league, you know what I mean? Like, I just wanna, you know, fuck all the other bullshit, but just
Talk to us.
just to basically just say like after watching all of well, I won't say all of fuckery because some of the fuckery I just couldn't keep up with it, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't keep up with it. Shout out to my sister Mule University. You know what I'm saying? She was the reporter out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching Mule. I'm like, okay, what show I need to watch? Mule telling me what I need to watch.
All
So
my
I'm like,
life. Lean my
yo,
outfit.
Lima,
News
listen. I listen, sis, Mule University. Don't be like hiding and saying I shouldn't go live or I shouldn't do a show. People like us, we subscribe, we hit the notification bell, and look, we like what the fuck, Mule. Listen, first of all you gotta do is keep saying, baby. Yo, that shit right there. I'm from New York. You know what I'm saying? You keep saying, baby. I'm like, yo, what I need to look at, baby? Tell me what I need to look at, baby. Because I'm going to look at it, baby. Because that shit just sound good. Like, I need to watch that motherfucker, baby. You know what I'm saying? Now, listen, Mule, I love your channel. Keep doing what you're doing. Stop. Don't be hesitating going live. Or if you need to, you know what I'm saying, if you hesitating like, should I make this video? Make that motherfucking video. People want to hear what you got to say because you want to know what? It's not just gossip. You a grown ass woman and you speaking from wisdom. You got wisdom behind you. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's enough black women that want a black husband, that wanna be in your position. They want to know what they gotta do to be in that position. They fight in their own self of how they keep fighting themselves for the shit that they doing to be in that position. You know what I'm saying? You speaking in a woman that's comfortable in that position, and you got wisdom behind you that younger women in their 20s and so forth they can learn from. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that 30s and whatever they can't. And I'm not trying to just, but I'm just saying that it's younger women that can learn from you. So sis, I just want to encourage you and promote you and make it seem like, hopefully encourage you to continue what you're doing because I feel like it's awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like You know, um, Moonflower, I haven't said this publicly. I didn't really feel like I needed to, but I feel like now, after all this fucking drama, I do need to make it to say it publicly. When you had that debate with, I think it was T Duck about the whole, what's his debate was on T Duck about the whole like
Should black
aborting
women
a
divest?
divest. Exactly. Initially, because of what I thought, I'm not gonna say what I thought you were gonna go to. I think I've had said it in some other chat, like I'm not gonna watch this debate. I think I said something like that, like, good luck to both debaters, but I'm not gonna watch this debate. But I chose to watch the debate afterwards, right? And and Moonflower, I was so impressed with your presentation, the way you formed your argument. Like I mean, although you came forward and said that you are not like with this whole abort black babies, blah blah
Oh,
blah
that one was against
blah blah
Madonna.
blah. That's not right, right. No, that's Madon. Exactly, Madon, not T Duck, Madon. Right? Even though you said that that's not your perspective, right?
Right.
Um, I felt that the way in which you formed your argument, he didn't come against your argument very well, and I was persecuted. I was literally, a matter of fact, in Solar Division Debate League at that time, I was
You there, baby? Because you went out.
You there, baby?
Because I ain't spoke to her in such a long time. She been gone. So I've been waiting on sis to come
Yeah,
back.
I mean, God is my girl, man. Nah, she about it though.
Shit.
She about it though.
Focus.
Yeah, nah, you catch that shit for real though.
On God, because he didn't even address the argument at all. It was just a whole bunch of personal fucking attacks. I'm like, bro, you did all this shit to get this debate just to talk shit, and then he didn't even have his presentation done. Because I sent in my motherfucking. Somebody had told me to go ahead and send in my premise the day of. So I
the mod.
sent
They took away my mod during your.
she did. Baby, you had cut out, so we couldn't hear nothing you had
None
said.
of that.
She back out again.
Uh-huh.
Let's just say we heard it.
Yeah, but no, I was just saying that he did all that just to not
No,
attack the argument.
that was just my daggone raggedy ass of Verizon Files bullshit that they wanted to. But
That's
I'm
so
just
smart.
saying that regardless of my comments in the chat, and if I was timed out because me and Yara was like during your debate, me and Yara was debating. We was debating the motherfucking chat. You feel
About
me?
what?
Because
What with?
I felt that you had good arguments, right? And he felt that as a mod, I shouldn't be showing. I guess he felt it was favoritism,
A lot of
but
people got timed out and blocked during that debate too. A lot of people
that
think
dude said mods can, that can't be taken away. Like basically, like keep that shit up, and it's gonna be taken away.
oh, so
And
he
I
basically
said,
was gonna make an example out of
well, god damn it, take it away then.
oh,
Take it away then, because I mean, like I have been I have been subscribed to SVDL for I don't know how many years, but when I started tuning in, I said, "Oh, this the Hebrew channel. Fuck that." I swear, I wasn't even watching they shit. All I knew was all their debates was Hebrew, Malachi, this, that, and the third, Genesis, Deuteronomy. I don't want to hear that bullshit. To be honest with you, I'm not a Hebrew. I'm not a Bible believer. And for I guess it was season one, the whole season. I don't know what it was. Season one, season two, whatever season it was. I was like,
it was a whole
it's
bunch
too
of
much,
Bible
too much Bible bull crap. If it wasn't a I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you. If it wasn't a Orthodox Moor debate, because I know he's a different type of Bible believer, So I would be interested into his debates, right? If it wasn't I didn't even know, like, I didn't want to hear Lex Vortex. I didn't want to hear, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you, because I have changed my opinion, but at the time, I didn't want to even hear Solomon. Solomon was on some aliens bullshit. Everything was a conspiracy theory, blah, blah, blah. I'm being 100% honest with you. Solomon was on some, the black woman is this, she talked too much bullshit, she keep her mouth shut. I was like, fuck Solomon, fuck Lex Vortex, fuck all these. I don't even know why the fuck I'm even subscribed, why my phone is notificating me about this bullshit, right? But I for whatever reason, I was still subscribed, right? And I found, you'll know what debate changed my mind, and I'm not trying to stroke nobody's ego, but what this debate changed my mind was Nyame and Domo. That is when I started fucking watching SVDL. That fucking debate was off the chain. That debate right there was off the chain, because you know why? I saw youth versus debating an elder, and it was two opposing perspectives. They were both respectful towards one another. It had nothing to do with the motherfucking Bible. No Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. No Muhammad. No goddamn, none of that shit, right? No Torah, none of that stuff. And it was just black people shit. And I was like, yo, this is what's up. And I watched the after show because I wanted to know who the fuck watched. And I was like, yo, this is lit. Like, there is a whole system to develop to find out who won the debate. That debate right there, Domo versus Nyame, is where I started watching SVDL. For real, right? I was like, yo, I like this shit. They talking about black people shit. I mean, to me, the Bible isn't black people shit. Black people are involved in the Bible, but we involved in a lot of shit. We involved in the seven separate Quran. You know what I'm saying? We involved in the goddamn, you know what I'm saying, Buddha. You know what I'm saying? We indigenous to the land with the Niji, and we Indians, and I don't know what the fuck. We involved in a lot of shit. So I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm involved in how do black people be black people. And to me, that debate, it made me be like, hey, I'm gonna hit the notification bell. I was subscribed, but at that point, my ass hit the notification bell. You feel me? It was a difference in being subscribed and being like, I want to see what the hell X is on this. What next is on this channel that is similar to this. And when they started having discussions about capitalism and stuff like that, I was like, hell yeah. When I saw what's his name? What's the brother name that's into the capitalism? That was a judge, elder, not the judge. What's his name? Swab, help me out now. What's his name? The dude that had not Yara, the one, the capitalism one, the one that had the business degree. Kansu. When I started hearing even just his own private life was very helpful and informational, as a person subscribed to the channel. Kansu, you know what I'm saying? I said, yo, I really like this channel SVDL because it's not just debates, there's education, you know what I'm saying? Even when I don't like Lex, and he don't like me either. He called me a witch, so fuck him. He's a bitch ass motherfucker. But Lex used to do his videos on whatever it was, computer, some bullshit, some IT bullshit, right? Okay, I even used to some show up and like his bitch ass videos, right?
Yeah.
Why? Because he was part of SVDL. So he wasn't on here talking some stupid ass religious dumb shit. I'm going to support his non-religious building up the black community videos, right? I support all of that stuff because why? We are not a monolith. Some of us are going to believe that Jesus Christ is coming back. Some of us are going to believe in Muhammad and 72 virgins. Some of us are going to believe in Ogun and Oshun. Some of us are going to believe in Buddha. Some of us are going to be atheists and everything in between. So none of that wasn't a deterrent for me that we had different beliefs and everything. So that's my story of how I became a part of this family. But I want to say that the Argument League has been a welcome place of people who have different beliefs. Because when I first started being a part of SVDL, I was being timed out. I was called a witch in the channel, in the chat room, all kind of shit. I'm a devilish witch. I was like, what the hell? I'm just, because my name is Melanated Goddess, because my name is calling myself a goddess, I'm a witch. They don't know shit about me.
But the thing about it is, what's so bad about witches? Witches is cool food, bitch. If y'all gonna call somebody a witch, call me a witch, because I'm a real witch, bitch. Come fuck with me. How about that? Leave my sis alone.
But I'm not, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I'm so like, Suave created a place where a Moor could be a motherfucking Moor, could stand on a Moorish square, could be on black is demonic and white is the right way. Suave created a place where a Hebrew could be like, you are what your father is. Suave created a place where black man, woman, and child, mother, father, child, you know what I'm saying? In the words of my brother, Gold Mine. Feel me? Suave created a place where the Orishas wasn't something to make fun of. Where you don't make fun of Ogun, you don't make fun of Oshun, you don't make fun of Olodumare, right? He did that shit. And anybody who throws shade on that is dumb as fuck. They want to be part of an echo chamber because the Argument League is not an echo chamber. The Argument League is where you can say the earth is flat. The Argument League is where you can say that motherfucking, the ovum is dead. Right? Right. The Argument League is where you can say that women need to submit to their men. That you can say that shit with your whole chest on the Argument League. All you need to do is be able to defend that shit. That's it. That's it. And the Argument League is where you can say we need to integrate. The Argument League is where you can say Martin Luther King was better than Malcolm X. The Argument League is where you can say that fucking, fuck Africa. You can say all of that shit on the Argument League. Ain't nobody gonna kick you off the panel. Ain't nobody gonna do none of that shit. They're gonna be like, why you say, oh, fuck Africa? They're gonna ask you about your DNA. They're gonna ask you some shit, but ain't nobody gonna kick you off the motherfucking panel. And this is why, in addition to subscribing to SVDL, I subscribe to the Argument League. And I'm gonna tell you, Suave, I gave you a piece of what I'm going through, and I'm gonna tell you that the drama, the replays, whatever you post, because you are who you are, and in every stream, who you are is in there. That shit is getting me through. Trust me, bro. I just want to let you know it's getting me through what I'm going through. That's love.
Yeah, no, I got you when this wasn't a good stream to bring it up, but I got you though, because you know I like to do shit. I like to push emotion, but yeah, I need strength for melanated goddess for real, for real, for real.
I'm gonna drop down because I gotta take a call and get ready for the tomorrow show.
All right, peace, peace, Trixie.
Shout out to
Blessings to you, and strength to you, because you be
You
getting
too,
all that
Mom.
hate too. So you need this. You need the strength. You be getting hate and
I just learned
animosity.
to become Ray Charles to the BS. Cause it don't do no good. Cause if you say one thing, you prove one thing, they're just gonna bring out something else. It's just
something else.
steady change, moving the goalposts, moving the goalposts, moving the
Mhm.
goalposts. We've been through this for years. Suave, no. I just
I'm
sooner
gonna
or
take
later
that.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
nut
take
up
that
and then they're
lesson.
gonna be scared. So it is what it is.
I'm
It's like you
gonna
want
try
to
to
flip
learn
the
that
admission.
lesson about Ray Charles. I'm gonna try to learn that lesson. Like
Yeah,
just
people try to push you
you
past
know.
your limits, and then when you nut up, they're gonna be like, I didn't know she could be like that. Well, maybe you shouldn't try
No,
people.
that's all they want to know is that you could be as wicked as them, but you know we don't got to. I don't know why they can't
She
Y'all
do
said
don't
that
have
she
to.
Michelle
That's just
Obama.
simple
When they go low,
facts.
she gonna go high. Kudos to you, bitch. Because when they
it.
go
Hey,
low, we going lower.
Damo in the building, Sister Nova in
Oh,
the
I'm a
building. What's
drag.
good?
Hey,
Hey,
Man,
Sister
Domo.
leave
Nova?
my
Hey,
nigga
you ain't
Domo.
gonna be
Blue
able to do nothing
alone,
about it.
man. Leave my baby.
I'm asking. Did you see the title? Please, Blue, please stop. Blue. All I want you to do is stop, please, Blue. That's
Look, Blue, listen,
But why
listen.
is he mad at you? Do you know Domo? Why
It's,
is he mad at
nah, it's
Suave?
simple. Like Blue, listen. Blue was like, Blue thinks Suave shouldn't have picked sides. Period. Blue was like, if
But
we
wait,
go
pick
into war
sides
with
on what? Pick sides on what?
the whole you versus Nandy versus divestors versus pro-black, like that type of shit.
So,
Like
What
that's
so
is
just
pro
what
black? What pro
what
black
would
is
the
all up in there?
wait? So
Let me
what would the
explain.
angle be,
Let me
Domo? I'm just
explain.
asking you a
Let me
question. I want to ask a question. I'm gonna shut up. What would the angle? So if you when you say don't pick sides, right? Because
right. So
clearly
Blue.
he did. So what would the side be that you pick?
Well, nah, that's what Blue is like. I'm going to ride with Nandy. Like if niggas is like, if niggas is gonna be going in on Nandy, I'm gonna be on the side with Nandy. That's what he said. But he was like, but from Blue's perspective, he like this shit we shouldn't let this shit take over like that. Like Blue's pretty much saying we shouldn't have been allowing motherfuckers to do streams on each other. That means Moonflower
saying
shouldn't have been allowed to
Suave
do
shouldn't have
streams on.
allowed.
You
But
said,
she
like
did a
Suave
stream
shouldn't
on
allow,
me
right?
first though.
Okay.
Right. Suave shouldn't allow
See how it
Moonflower.
made most sense when you said we shouldn't allow,
But you
but
know how I talk
we
though. You know how I talk though. Like
no, but
I'm not.
no. That's what it should have been. Do you understand what I'm saying? But
It should
we
apply to everybody.
left
That's what I'm
Suave
saying.
by himself.
Right.
And
That
then
makes
just went and complained instead of doing a stream at the same time, talking about what the people love to come over and see and let me deal with God. I see. My thing is, there was no side to choose. The thing is, they just aligned with what I'm with morally. When the channel was Hebrews, you heard what Melanie got. I thought this was an Israelite debate league. It was so, and I wasn't no kicking and flailing then.
No, I mean, and I get your response. I understand where you're coming from. I'm saying like when you ask, but to Blue was like from Blue's perspective, it was a crossroad, or it was a fork in the road, and niggas a lot. You know what I'm saying? Went up one way, and he went the other, and he's like, I'm going the other way. I can't go that
So
way.
so
So I
so
got a
We don't know
but
how
question.
to
but
be in
but,
a road.
but what's the problem? What's the problem with from black men to black men, right? So let's say Blue can't understand why a black woman would want to be with a white man, right? And let
But
before I
hold on,
listen,
brother.
no,
Let me stop
hold
you
on,
right
hold
there.
on, listen, hold on,
Nah,
listen,
hold
no,
on.
no,
I
no,
gotta
no,
stop
no,
you
no,
right
no, no,
there.
listen,
Hold
no,
on,
Domo,
time out.
you
Hold
don't
on.
know where I'm going. You don't know where I'm
But it's
going
not
with this,
about
so
the
don't stop
even
me. Don't
listen,
stop
even
me
the
before
question that you
you
asking,
don't
it's not
know where
about
I'm
that.
going.
It's
Don't
not
Hold on,
exactly.
Domo.
You don't know, Domo. You
it
don't
don't
know where
matter.
I'm going with it.
That's irrelevant though.
No, Domo. But
That's
listen to the
irrelevant.
whole thing.
Hold
Listen to
on.
the
No,
whole
that's
thing.
irrelevant. Whether
No,
Blue
it's
Listen,
not. It's
recognizes
not
that is beside
irrelevant.
the
It's
point.
not irrelevant because you
I just
brought
want
up
to.
Whether
divestors.
Blue
Domo,
recognizes
you
that is
brought up
beside the point.
divestors. Domo, you brought up divester, so please let me just finish my statement
No,
before
because
you
you like
respond.
I'm not talking
You
about
brought up
divestments. I'm talking about
divestment.
Blue though.
You
And
did, but
I'm
you
talking
said I
about
didn't say
That's
that.
Blue.
argument.
I did. I
I'm
all
only
right.
talking about
No,
Blue.
it's
I'm not
not.
trying
It's
to
not.
talk
It's
about
Your mic,
divestments.
your mic is winning. Your mic is winning. Go ahead, Domo,
It
because
ain't
I
even about
you.
the mic winning. I'm not trying to have that
But you brought
conversation.
up
Period.
you,
I'm
but you brought
answering.
up divestment. No, I wasn't.
So
Listen,
what?
all I
I
was.
used the
no. I need to
word
get back to the
divestment.
point.
I
Hold
wasn't
on. I need to
talking
get back.
about
Hold on,
divestment.
Melanie. Got it. 1 second. 1 second.
I'm holding on. I'm holding on.
Let me get back. Okay. Thank you. I want you to get the floor. Go ahead. Let Domo finish his main point because
That's what I'm
that
saying.
was a side point. I just want to get to the main point. Then we could go into that point. Just keep that in mind. Go ahead, Domo. And Queen Cascade in the building also. Go ahead, Domo. Domo got kicked out. Go ahead, Melanated Goddess. He brought up
So
divest.
so what I was gonna say is that despite how people feel about divestment, right? Like me personally, melanated goddess on multiple streams. You can't find a stream where I support leaving the black men, right? You can't. You can't find a stream
Nobody
where
is
I
telling you
support
that.
that, right? No, I understand that. So what I'm saying is that, but what you can find is a stream where I can say that after listening to a sister who expresses why she doesn't want to be with a black man, I don't tell that sister, despite all of those reasons, just suck it up and have faith and hope and blah, 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 right? Just the same way as in Taz is not for divestment, right? But when these women come to him with their arguments, because of the lack of effort and evidence or support on the male side, he can't just say, just believe in the black man. He can't. He just be like, I don't have the ammo. I don't have it. I don't have it. Right.
Absolutely.
So Tad's in the same position as I am in, where I be like, you know what? If these women want to be with the white men, right? So for me, a white man feeling, touching, being on all over my body, I personally, me, melanated goddess, it's just not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, personally, it's just never ever gonna happen.
I got you.
He gotta have two, at least his parents and his grandparents being black. If a great grandparent was white, well, motherfucker was shit. But goddamn it, most
All
Black
right, Melanated
Americans,
Goddess, I gotta bring you back.
that's different. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But for me, I just can't do it. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
For
I'm
sure.
sorry.
No problem. Sister Noble in the building, the floor is on you. What's going on? What's on your mind?
Hey,
Hey.
I thought y'all was talking about something else. That's why I came up here because
Uh-huh.
I thought y'all was talking about something else.
I was
I
I was
just
talking
found
about
out.
Blue. I'm gonna
Too
finish.
old for that.
I'm gonna
Oh,
No,
keep
go
okay.
ahead, sis.
I
going, but
haven't seen
go ahead.
I haven't seen Blue's video,
Oh,
but
okay.
I have seen Nandy's video though. I've seen
Whoa.
that video, the one from early this morning, showing my home address on the screen. I just found out 2 hours
Yeah,
ago.
that one.
That
Yeah.
one.
Your what? Your home address. You're
Yeah,
lying,
she's
sis.
doxing people. She over
No,
there
no,
I'm
doxing
sorry.
no,
Say
people.
that
Yes,
no.
she
again.
is. Yes, she is. Because
She
Sister
she
Noble
puts
has
her
sent.
home. She
Yeah,
puts her
Sister
home
Noble sent me
address
an email this morning to go check
on
on
the
my son.
internet. On the internet, she puts her home address on the internet. Is that what you're saying, sis?
Yes, ma'am. My whole address because she was showing my emails. She was showing my emails. And she showed one email from November 3rd, 2021. Uh, and my address is right up in the upper, part of the email. It's in the upper left-hand corner of the email. Because the letter is
And it wasn't
about
blotched out.
it's
It wasn't.
about
It wasn't mute. It wasn't muted out or like none of that was like
mm,
blotched out.
No, it was not
The
blocked
video
out.
was up this morning. I'm not sure if it's still up, but she sent me Sister Nova had sent me an email to check out the video. And yeah, she was out here putting this
Fuck
lady's
Yeah,
yo.
home
my
address
home
out and
address.
shit and doxing her. Like she can get mad because folks going over her criminal record, but you just put a whole bitch fucking address out. Like, ho, that is what will get you smacked. Then she started talking about some old Sister Nova.
That's like, oh my God, it's more than smack. I mean, that's like criminal. That's like legal.
It is criminal. It's not
That's
like
beyond. That's what I'm saying is that it's beyond being smacked. It's like bringing yourself into when you say, "Oh, my warrants are cleared up." Are you trying to get more warrants? Like, why would like? Come on, like I think it's a mentality of the being criminal is okay.
Yeah, so
So
that's what Swab was
people
talking
have the
about.
mentality of criminals being okay. They continue to do criminal shit. So like for me, like I'm gonna be honest with you, that's like all of that stuff is the reason why people will be like, I wonder what Lord Melanie the Goddess look like because my mind is on step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to know 5 steps down the line how is it going to affect me. You knowing what I look like. So why the fuck do you know what I look like when what's the most important is what the fuck I'm saying. What you need to know what I'm saying, and if you don't care what I'm saying, don't fucking subscribe, don't like, don't share. I don't give a fuck. But what is it my looks is important. What is my name? Why is that so important?
They want to find out who
Yep.
you are. They want to know
Yep.
if you're cute or not. Because if they think you cute, then some of the backlash is going to subside. But if they
I
think you
don't
ugly,
want no dick, and I'm definitely not curious about a woman's pussy, right?
Right, but
So
the thing about
women subscribers are my sisters, right?
but
They're
listen, man,
not
they
potential
want to
pum
see what you
pum
look like.
buddies.
They want to see what you look like.
No,
Go in on
no.
your features.
I'm busted
Go in
ass
on your
ugly. I'm 400, 500 pounds
Like
big. I'm not. I look like SpongeBob SquarePants. That's
Okay,
what I
sister
tell
Nova,
everybody.
sister Nova.
SpongeBob.
Well, y'all know what I look like, so y'all already seen
Yeah,
me
we see you,
live
Sister Nova.
on
We see you,
camera.
sis.
So,
See, and I'm gonna
also
tell you,
my
Sister
name,
Noble, I've never seen you, and you still dope as shit. You still dope.
yeah.
I don't even know what you look like.
Also, my name is public. I wrote a book.
Mm-hmm.
It's called God is on Trial. You can Google it. Actually, let me.
What's it about? What's the synopsis?
Um,
What's the summary?
yeah, the summary is about how religion, world religions, from Christianity to Buddhism, how they all are used to control humanity, how all religions in the world are used to
Mm-hmm.
control humanity. But mankind has taken these religious institutions and have also used them to manipulate and to commit crimes against humanity. You understand? Now,
Mm-hmm.
ancient concepts, all ancient all ancient religions come from one origin, and that is the worship of the stars and the planets. Y'all do know that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
So
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
so my book, God is on Trial, which is available on Amazon.com. My full
Okay.
name is on the book cover. That has always been
Do
public.
your
My
book
name
got
has always
page
been
numbers?
public. Yes, sir.
Your
It's
book
always
got
been public.
citations. Your book got
Also,
Hell no,
citations.
you
Your book
talking
got
about that
citations.
other dude that
okay.
No, I'm
his book
just
ain't got no
Okay.
no,
page.
I'm just the reason why I'm saying that is
Okay.
because
Hold on.
other books made by other black art especially
Uh-huh.
conscious community people have been scrutinized. So I said when
Uh-huh.
I say it is to have sources
Mhm.
or citations is
God
because
is on
like
trial.
I like Ali Muhammad, his shit has been
Mhm.
scrutinized because he didn't have citations. So he had black
Okay.
authors, but he didn't cite them. So he didn't have a effective bibliography
Okay.
at the end of his book. And then when he published it,
Suave.
these people they just tore his book apart. So I'm just saying that, sis,
No, we
you have
understand.
Okay.
done
Suave.
you have done
Can
the
you
thing that you
share
need to
my
do.
book? Can you
Yeah,
share my book, Suave?
hold on 1 second. I got you. And while I'm doing that, Queen Cascade in the building.
My
Queen,
name has
peace,
What's on your
Queen
mind, sis?
my
The
Custody.
name
floor is yours.
my name
You
has
said it's
always
called
been
God on
public.
trial.
God is on trial. My
So,
name has always
goddess,
been public.
goddess, goddess, goddess.
So
Okay.
So sis
okay,
Tripsy,
okay,
I'm not saying this
That's
in a
not
way
Tripsy.
to
Hold on,
attack
melanated
you.
goddess. Hold on, melanated goddess.
I'm not Tripsy. It's not Tripsy.
No, no. So
okay.
hold on 1 second. Let me give Queen
So my
Cascade the
name,
floor 1 second. Hold
okay,
I'm
on.
the name has
confused.
always been public. That's not the issue. The issue is
Oh
her
my
putting up
bad.
my address. That's the issue.
Yes,
Her
no,
putting
no,
up
no. So
my complete
what I'm
home
saying is that
address.
yes, that's
Go to police
completely
on her ass.
right. So I
Oh,
have my own business as well, right? And I
yeah.
understand that when you have a
Okay.
business address, right, for
Mhm.
someone to because obviously if you are going to be paid by your business address, right, the payment address is could be different from the regular address. And for someone to publish your payment address, they out of line, out the chain, off the chain, whatever you want to call it. Like that's just they just fucked up in that regard. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I as a business owner, as you know, entrepreneur, all that, I completely understand it. And
Okay.
guess what? Right now, I feel like that has prompted me to keep my business very small, and I'm like trying to
Okay.
figure out how to sculpt it so that if I had like 50 clients, how 50 people don't know my personal address, because right now the 3 people that I have do. I'm gonna be honest with you, they do.
Use
Okay.
They
a
know
PO
my
box. Use a PO box.
right.
I
So
do have something to say.
go
Yeah,
ahead,
I got
sis.
I
I'm
No,
got
proud.
no,
I'm proud of you.
no, listen, sis,
I
educate
got
me.
something to say.
No, sis,
Okay, hold on,
educate me.
melanated
Because
goddess.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the 3 people that I have, they do. I'm not gonna even lie to you. As a entrepreneur, the 3 people that I have, right? It's only three. One, two, three.
Mhm.
They do have my personal address. So if there's
Mhm.
something that you can help me, right, to change my business structure,
Mhm.
sis, go ahead and tell me. I'm not ain't no
Okay.
rejection,
No,
ain't
no,
no
no,
no.
no.
I'm listening.
I'm just trying to I'm just trying to tell you that, the email that she read on her live stream early this morning, okay, with my address in it. I sent that email to her on November 3rd, 2021, because she said that she could help me sue Marta for wrongful termination. That's why I sent the email to her. That's number one. That's why I sent it
She
to
a
her,
fucking
because
scammer. Don't
I
be
was
sending
giving
her a
her,
motherfucking thing. She talking about some you send
yeah,
her your damn address to help you out. Don't never do that
and
shit.
no, I did
So
not
you
send
talking about
her.
martyr as in the
I did
metro
not
system of
send her.
Atlanta.
Let me
Mm-hmm.
finish. I did not send her my address to for her to help me out. I sent
Mhm.
my information so she can have a background of my case against Marta,
Oh.
because when I got terminated in June 2013, I filed a grievance case. I filed a
Mm-hmm.
grievance case with the union, with the Marta union at that time. So
Mm-hmm.
what you saw was my home address, my name, my home address, and you also saw the transit union address. You also
Mm-hmm.
saw that address as well. So I was giving her a brief summary of the grievance case against Marta for wrongful termination,
Okay.
because she said that she could help me to sue Marta after all these years now. Now, mind you, that grievance case against Marta was filed in
Personal address.
2013
That's
when
right.
I lost my job, when they terminated me. But she told me that I could help you sue Marta, send me some information. So I sat down to draft that email that I sent to her on November 3rd, 2021, explaining the situation behind what happened. Okay. The wrongful termination, explaining the wrongful termination. Okay. So I did not send my address just so she can uh, help me. I sent her some information regarding my grievance case that I filed in 2013. Okay. So that's why my address, my name and address is in the email. Okay. That's why it's there. In fact, hold on. Let me share that. No, let me share that. Uh, that's why it's in there. Okay. So now let me say this as well. The issue is not her putting out my name because my name is already out in the public. Okay. And Suave, can you put up the screen so you can, so everybody can see, okay, my book here. God is on trial.
Mhm. This the book.
Okay. This is the book. Y'all see the name? Alberta Parish. That's my name. Okay. Alberta Parish. That's my name. Okay. Now you can drop it down. You can drop
Girl,
it
that's
down.
what my daddy had tried to
Now
name me.
let me tell you, the issue is not her putting out my name.
That's showing your address.
It's the address. She showed my address. Okay.
Hmm.
I don't. I don't. I don't. First of all, I've never doxed her. I've never doxed Nandy, and I do not appreciate her putting out my address in her live stream. Okay. I don't appreciate her showing my address in her live stream. Okay. Because I've never doxed this woman. I've never put her name out there in these YouTube streets. I've never done that. And now publicly, I've never publicly, okay, publicly spoke her name on my YouTube channel or anybody else's channel. Okay. But she has put out my address on her channel. Okay. Her channel. And y'all, that is considered aggravated stalking because
Hmm.
you published my address on your channel in a live stream. You put my address up for everybody to see on a live stream.
Are you
Okay?
gonna go to the police on her too?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah. Let me know how that go. Email me that shit.
Okay, yeah. And also, I just want to say this before I pass the mic.
Hmm.
Um, she said that she got shit on people. She got a lot of shit on
Mm-hmm.
people,
Yeah.
and she said that he sent me her police report. Okay, you remember that Moonflower? She said she got a
Mm-hmm.
lot of shit on people. She
Yeah, she
got a
was
lot of
supposed to be
shit on
showing
people. She
just me
said
police report, but she showed yours instead.
she showed the email. She showed
Mm-hmm.
the email of the online police report that I filed against Angel Snubbed Up 7 on August 9,
You
2021. And
said
that's an
on
email.
Angel who?
Angel Snubbed Up 7. Let me pull that up.
Who is
That's
Angel?
what she
Snoop Snuff
showed.
Snuff?
She showed the email.
I know, but who is Angel Snuff Snuff Snuff?
Sorry to
Angel
interrupt,
Snubbed Up
ladies.
7 is
Hey,
my
Queen Cascade.
is my friend that who asked me to marry him in 2019, and I said no. Okay,
Peace
that's
and
the one.
trust here.
That's the one. Okay.
Listen,
How,
I
how did
just
she
wanna,
get
Uh,
how did she get his information?
Cause she a fucking
ladies,
stalker. Cause she a crazy ass hoe. What's up, Queen Cascade?
I just wanna
Okay,
say this and
how did
drop
how
off
did she
because I
get
didn't
who
have the
information?
intention to
how
stay,
did
but
she
No,
get how
listen.
did
no,
she get your fiance's or ex
no,
fiance
no.
or
My bad. My
whatever?
Whatever.
bad.
I
I was on
sent.
mute. I wanted to get.
How did she get his
No, 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 no,
fiance's
no. I
how
sent.
did
Hold on.
she
Hold
get
on.
his
Please,
information?
please,
Hold on.
please,
No,
Queen
no.
please.
Cascade
One
I want
wanna
to
second.
say
answer the
Okay.
something
question.
before she
I'm
I
jump
want to
sorry,
in.
I'm
Let
answer the
me
sorry,
let
I'm
question.
Queen
sorry.
Cascade get the
I
floor.
want
One
to answer
second
the question.
before
I
we
want to answer the
develop
question.
into another conversation. She's been patiently
Yeah.
waiting. Let her get the floor, and then we can
I,
come back to that.
okay.
Go ahead, Queen
I was gonna
Cascade.
answer the question, but that's okay.
I want you to answer the question, but
Sister Noble, we
you've
want
been
you to
waiting for a
answer
minute.
the
Just give me a
question,
minute,
but
please, Sister
I
Noble.
need to drop off. Do you get
I
what I'm
appreciate your
saying? There's just
presence.
something that I just wanted to ask. And
Okay.
if Domo, if you can hear me, this is not aimed at you, but obviously with everything that's currently going on and Blue is not willing to have the conversation with Suave, where I'm a little bit confused at, and obviously just being a panelist, I'm not a debater, so I'm not going to pretend like I know everything that's going on behind the scenes because I don't. But what I'm trying to understand is, at what point is it that Suave's taken aside? Because over the last how many months, um, I knew Suave was a part of the league, but I'll be honest, I didn't really Suave understand your role in it. Do you get what I mean, or how you
Absolutely.
were fully associated with it? So I've come to understand over the last couple of weeks that you're the league represented,
The players rep.
yeah, the players rep.
The
So
whatever it's called.
I kind of, in one sense, can empathize with your role because I've been in, like, sort of management roles of managing groups of people. So I can see from one sense that, managing all the different personalities and doing your best to mediate situations. So if Domo's able to answer that, and that's not me getting at you, Domo, or because I know that you're trying to stay out of the situation, and there's a lot of us that don't like to see what's going on and what's escalating at the moment. But I would just like a better understanding of, where from their side or Blue's point of view, is it that Suave has taken sides? Because to me, for the most part, Suave's been very impartial. He's tried to, do his best to sort of die down different parts of the conflict, but it does get dicey when you start crossing the lines and attacking people's families and attacking people's partners and wives and other people's children and families. When we understand as a community the lines that shouldn't be crossed, but the lines keep being crossed and blurred. So that's mainly what I just had to say on that part of things. I'm just gonna drop off.
Let a real nigga on here, man.
Who is that?
Oh no, hold on right quick.
No,
And
the nigga don't,
I,
nigga
I
don't
don't
put
think
in.
hold on. I'll get to you in a minute, please. Let me allow Queen Cascade to finish,
don't think
and
I was gonna say was to Queen
Sister
Cascade.
Noble has some things, and then I'll be able to let you speak. Please, respectfully. Go ahead, Queen.
Sorry, it's just more of a case of like, I just find it fascinating that over the last how many months since I've been around and seeing you handle the different situations between different parties that have taken place over the last how long, and the things that you've tried to do, and the fact that this is an open forum for people to have the discussions, and like in real life and stuff, and behind the scenes when people are having conversations behind people's backs, and that explodes and it's not addressed. But these things are on a public forum, so it's like, if people want to be able to respond, the opportunity is there to respond. Suave always puts out the link, and I just find it fascinating that, over the last how many months, the conversations that we've been having in the space, and in regards to previous, divestment conversations and conversations that have happened on the guys' side about them dating out and doing what they're doing, nobody seems to have an issue with that for the most part. But then when it comes onto the conversation, when it comes to the BW side of the collective, everything explodes, everything's getting blown out of proportion. But I want some of y'all to remember something. When I first came into this space and I was speaking to some of the guys, I said to them, this is what is on the horizon that is coming to y'all. If the BM collective don't get their asses together, I said, you guys are going to end up in the same situation that we are in the United Kingdom if you don't start appreciating the women that you have around them and start listening to them and start respecting them. And y'all all laughed it off, brushed it off, demeaned, diminished everything that a lot of the ladies had to say. So, as far as I'm concerned, like I said, whatever the ladies choose to do in their individual lives, I'm going to support them the best way I know how. And those who don't like it, that's your problem. How you perceive me at this point in time now is not my problem anymore. Because if you're not willing to have certain types of conversation, then yes, it's uncomfortable, but how do you clear the air unless you have the uncomfortable conversation? and parts of our community are showing, especially the emotional dust mites that have ran to Camp Dark Side.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I am not your father.
Hell no.
That you have issues with comprehension and just respecting that the other side has a different opinion on certain things. We can agree to disagree, but hey, maturity and wisdom isn't for everybody.
I was just gonna say,
Bro, this what you surrounding yourself with, bro?
who is
Really?
this? Who is this? Who is this?
So apparently you just
This
want to
what
be
you
rude,
surrounding
so you don't
yourself.
want to have the conversation.
Man to man. Yeah, we're gonna have a good
Okay, so give
conversation.
me a second. Let me let them speak, and then
But
man
this
to man
this
we can
is
speak.
this is just emotions
So
and
you didn't hear what I
feelings, bro.
said.
This
So
is
now
no
you didn't hear what I
building.
said. I said just give me
There's
a
no
moment.
building. This
Give me a
she is
moment.
just
Give
speaking
me a
her
moment,
personal
sir.
emotions. That's
So you
her
don't want to have
problem.
the conversation like I said. You want to attack the ladies.
No, I
Can I take him
come to
back?
have
Okay, then. So
a
let
man
me
to
get
man
a second to
conversation
let
with
them
you.
speak. So
But
let me get a second.
it's like you
So
running a
let
Jerry
me
Springer
get a
show,
second
bro.
to let them speak, and then I'll talk to you, bro. Damn. You hear you going off on them. Can we Sister Noble, you wanted to answer a question to Melanated Goddess? Then I want to get y'all a
Yes.
chance to speak, and then
I
I'll
want to answer Melanated Goddess question. Okay.
okay, go ahead.
Can you put up the screen again?
Mm-hmm.
Do you all see that?
Yes.
That's the email that she read on her live stream. This one right here.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm telling you all is this is an email I sent to Nandy telling her that I filed a police report online on August the 9th, 2021 with the Atlanta Police Department for the terroristic threats that this person, that Lauren L. Ray, made against me, Aaliyah, and Karen. Okay? And he made these threats against us during my live stream on August 6th of last year. Okay? This is the email that Nandy showed on her live stream.
Okay,
This is
absolutely.
the one. What I'm telling you all is I never sent Nandy a copy of my police report against Black Sun. Y'all see what I'm saying?
Yes. So where did she
Okay.
get it from?
And she didn't get it from me.
Yeah.
You didn't
Okay.
get it from me, sis, because you know I don't associate with
Exactly.
the memes.
She
Yeah,
didn't get it from me.
absolutely. No, I understand what
Because I filed that police report on December 20, 2021. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And me and Nandy was no longer friends. Okay. I
Absolutely.
filed my police report against Black Sun December 20, 2021. Me and Nandy was no longer friends. We had fell out. Remember? We fell out because of the smear campaign against me and Aaliyah.
Absolutely.
Okay. And Aaliyah can attest to it. She's in the chat room.
Yes, I believe you.
So I did not send her a copy of my police report against Black Sun that I filed on December 20, 2021. I did send her an email, however, that I did file an online police report against Angel Snap Number 7 on August 9th, 2021. Okay, y'all
Sister
see what I'm
Noble, she
saying?
could have got it from that stream where you gave us your case number, fool.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she probably, because you know she be watching, so she probably got it from that stream and used your case number to look up your case.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I
So
appreciate that.
I have a question.
What you got?
I have a question. Did she ever show Just Me's police report?
No,
Oh.
I haven't seen one. No.
Oh. Okay.
No. You don't think Just Me got one?
I
She
ain't gonna
doesn't
answer that.
have one
I
right
ain't gonna answer
now. As
that
of right
question.
now,
Okay, absolutely.
yeah, as of
Okay.
right now, she ain't got one.
Well, anybody else want to say something? I respectfully want to have a conversation with the brother. And so, is it anything that you ladies wanted to say pertaining to it?
Yeah, I've got one more thing before I drop
Go
off.
ahead.
There was a
Absolutely.
period of time a number of months ago where I don't know if some people remember this because some people might not have been around at that period of time. But there were some panel conversations where I think it was Yazar, Atmalak, Bluu, Battleaxe,
Now what we doing,
Psychopathias,
bro?
all those different people were in the space at that period of time. And the question came up,
Don't kick me out.
something
I'm
along
just
Oh
the
saying
God,
what
bro,
we
shut
I'm
gonna
the
not
do.
fuck
kicking you
up.
off.
Oh
Nobody kicking
God,
you off.
shut the fuck up. He
Just
ain't even doing shit, bro.
just hold on. Hold on. Let her speak, bro. And then we can get to it. Thank you.
something came up along the lines of what is it that we need to change in order? What is it we need to do in order to get the community on track?
Mhm.
And if you look at certain conversations that have developed from that, and other people asking about the different topics that I've brought up, and the women wanting their issues and concerns put forward. So some of those things have come up in topics of conversations. But again, the males within our collective ask the questions, but don't really want to hear the real answers. And so do the dehydrated mammies behave the same way. You ask the questions about the things that you want to resolve, but you don't like the answers to the questions. And in the midst of this, having the difficult conversations and addressing the subject topics means that you miss the point of where it was in the building that you could have gone with these ladies in changing the current circumstances. But y'all made your bed and you're going
Absolutely.
to have to lie in it.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Queen Cascade, I was just about to say, a lot of people been asking the same question that you was asking, that you came up to ask to Domo, and I was wondering, did Domo fall off or?
Yeah, he did. And I'll speak on that. The choosing side things come from, and this is the most logical I can make it, right? Because they failed to do so. Because I say I'm Black Power. You know, of course, this is the freestyle after the point, after the thought point, because they had time to go back and say, yeah, what are we mad at him for? Because I'm Black Power, I was not supposed to give a platform to Black women to speak freely about divesting. And because I didn't attack Moonflower, because I let her have that freedom, then I'm obviously choosing to be against what they see to be is Black Power or what Black men should be doing. And so I chose a side doing that. But like I said, it wasn't no choice, it wasn't no decision. I heard nothing offensive to me. I heard nothing offensive to me. I heard the same thing that we've been hearing, just from a different perspective of a motherfucker saying, I'm not asking you. I'm not begging you. I'm not acting like, that's what it is. But that's simply what it is. But I do want to get to the brother, but MJ has joined the panel. So we're gonna have a one-on-one conversation, but I want to let MJ go ahead and have the floor and say what's on the mind, what's going on with you, sis.
Hello, everyone. Good
Hello, please.
evening.
Hey, beautiful MJ.
What's
Hi.
up, MJ?
Hey MJ, how you doing?
Hey, so I'm not going to be long because I'm at work, but
Okay.
I wanted to just drop some knowledge to you guys, okay? Um, Cyber threats and cyber stalking is serious, okay? These are federal offenses. I've been trained by the Department of Justice for many years, okay? If you really want to pursue anything that has to do with cyber harassment, cyber stalking, cyber threats, then you have to go by the basis of the correct protocol. The first step, you have to go to your local police,
Local
okay?
police.
You file a report, okay? You have to know what statutes you have to file the report on. That is 18.US.C paragraph 875. That's what makes it a federal violation law. Okay. I'm going to let you know it's going to be tough because the amount of cases from back from 2010 to 2015, and this is public record, there only been like about 22 cases have been filed, reported, and about 8 of them there was a conviction for it. You have to have documentation. You have to have records, you have to have screenshots, you have to have proof that people are violating your rights. I'm also have been a privacy monitor for the Department of Justice for many years. And this can go on the basis of somebody harassing you through the internet, making threats, frightening you, trying to say that they're going to do harm to you directly or indirectly, not only to the personal victim, but also to their family member, their friends, or even their property. So, also posting information or spreading rumors about a person as well falls under cyber harassment. So, I'm giving you the steps that you need to do if you really want to pursue it. But if you come online, and I'm letting everybody know this is information for anybody who wants to use it. If you come online and you go tit for tat with someone, when it comes down to filing the court report, they're going to pull all documentation, and if that person has documentation on speaking about you, or you speaking about them in the same reference, like a response, they're going to call it that as hearsay. They're going to say that it's fair game, and that's why a lot of those reports don't come with a conviction, because it proved that you dabble with them with the same type of force that they dabble with.
Consenting to the back and forth.
Correct. So if you're serious about it, and this is very serious when your information is being put out there
I got a
on
question
the
for you,
internet.
AJ.
Huh?
Say, I got a question for you about the legal aspect when you're done.
Sure. So I'm just letting you guys know, like,
Man,
if you
ain't none of
want,
these niggas ain't about to press no charges, man.
Who
None of
ain't?
them.
Who ain't?
Ain't
Cause
nobody gonna do that. Come on, say
like I
Suave. Let's keep it
said,
real. We niggas, man. We not about to go
Who?
through
so
all that
like
what
I
you just
said,
said,
You the
man.
only nigga here
We
for
not about to do that, man. We
I'm
not
pretty
about to
sure
do
that's not
that.
what you. I'm pretty sure that's not what you came to talk to me about. I don't want to talk about who's going to press charges. I want to talk about what's really important. You know what I'm
so
saying? What makes the most.
I apologize for.
So
I
thank
just
you for
wanted
your
to
patience, though, big bro.
provide this information to
Mm,
anyone. This is for anyone. If you
absolutely.
feel that you are being violated, these are the steps. That is the statute 18.U.S.C. Paragraph 875 is the one that you have to file a report on. And though everything that I list before is what those falls under for cyber threats, cyber stalking, cyber harassment. These are federal offenses. People can get locked up. People can be fined up to $5,000 to $10,000. Okay, so I'm just saying, just be prepared when you come up here to provide information or talk or stuff like that. If you're going to go the legal route, you have to be squeaky clean on your end, because they're going to be checking your side too. That's all I wanted to say.
Oh, MJ.
My
Does that
question,
also?
MJ, and it applies to both me and Sister Noble. What if you are on record saying to leave you alone or whatever, but you still engage in the back and forth? Would that also would that hinder or bring like
So
the
the
detriment to your case?
good thing about that Moonflower is, if you have initially have said in a record, like have a record stating that you have told the person to please leave you alone, or even you can even prove that you have shown to try to drop the situation, then you would probably you would probably have a better bet in the courts, due to the simple fact that they would felt that you was quote unquote defending yourself. If
Okay.
you can prove that the harassment have gone on more than months, it has to be actually consistently for 90 days, that you can definitely
Oh.
prove cyber harassment.
Okay.
Okay?
I
That's
got
okay,
it.
because we get that. And check the back chat, because me and Sister Noble put our emails in the back chat, and we would like for you to email that statute to us so we can file our reports. Thank you.
Sure, absolutely. So
And
I'm gonna be going back into the clouds. I love you
Now
guys.
don't
I'll
go,
be
don't go
around.
yet. I have one more
I love you
question.
too,
Oh,
MJ.
Don't go yet. I
okay,
have one more
sure.
question.
Hello, sure,
Let-
Sister Noble. Yes,
So that does include somebody putting out my home address, right?
absolutely, ma'am.
Gotcha.
It
Thank
it
you.
does. You're welcome. Bye,
Thank
Well,
you,
guys.
guys.
thank y'all, ladies. Love y'all, man. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
y'all.
Just
Uh,
before I drop off, Suave,
go ahead. Go ahead.
listen, ladies, I know we're all going through different things in different ways, and obviously, I don't know fully what all the gentlemen are going through. Shout out to Hurricane Katrina, recovering, Suave Boss doing your thing. Sister Aaliyah, I'm sorry that you're going through the doxing situation. Keep your head up. Moonflower, you know I love you, little sis. MJ, Silent Sniper, my girl. And the rest of the sisters in the chat. Melanated, Mama Melanated, praying for y'all. I don't know if some of you are aware, a video popped up this afternoon. Holly, Shout out, rest in peace to her grandmother. Her grandmother passed away. That's why she's not been around for a hot second. So all you ladies are in my thoughts and prayers, and I'm sending love and positivity to y'all. And I just want some people to understand something. I have my own stances for my own personal beliefs in certain things. And then there's the wider collective things that happen where I sit in chats with thousands of women, hundreds of women, hundreds and thousands of Black women that vote, that share their experiences, and give information in different points and ways. So people don't have to agree with me, people don't have to like it, but the fact is, I'm one voice of thousands. And if you don't like it, you don't have to simply listen to it. It's a very, very, very simple thing. And in regards to Suave, me and Suave don't always agree on everything. Do you know what I mean? I don't agree with everything that Sister Noble says. I don't always agree with Moonflower's stances. There's other ladies, I don't agree with everything, but I respect that that's their life. That's how they choose to live it. And they have their reasons for why they are the way they are. So I love you all for different reasons. Good night. God bless. Suave, stay up.
Absolutely. Love you too. Thank you for the encouragement and strength to you too, sis.
Thank
This how you coming, Five?
You already know. All right, I appreciate y'all. Moonflower and Sister Norm, I'm gonna ask y'all to please excuse yourselves while I had a conversation with the brother.
Bet.
Okay. All
I
right.
appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Okay. What's
So
going on?
that's
Who
how you
raised?
coming, bro?
I'm guessing yes. I'm guessing. I don't know really know what you're talking about. The ladies just spoke, and you asked me, "Is that how I was coming?"
But I'm saying it's like nigga fuck with you like on some shit, but I don't fuck with you because you showing like these tendencies of not being manly. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like at a crossroad with you. Like knowledge, if you giving up knowledge, like yeah, you know a little something, but I'm at a crossroad with you with the route that you gone. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like trying to like speak to you and like how can you did you just see what you align yourself with? Like do you like look at that? Like the people that be in your chat, like who you surrounding yourself with?
Yes, a bunch,
Are
a
you
bunch of
okay with that?
yes. Nobody's
You
threatening
okay?
me. Nobody's
Or you comfortable in that skin, huh?
what. Okay. Maybe I'm missing the obvious, and I'm being for real. What would be uncomfortable about it? Everybody's in the chat. They throwing love and roses and hearts, and
Yeah, them
we
females.
just told each other we loved
Them
each other. Like,
females.
why
Them
wouldn't I?
females. Them females. They full of emotions, nigga.
Okay. What's wrong with that?
Who raised you, boy?
My father.
Your daddy was in that house?
Yes.
He fish, hunt. You did all the manly things with him?
Earlier, yeah, but later he just did doubles and triples at the steel mill. But yeah, we went fishing before. I never went hunting, but we
Mm.
went fishing and camping and stuff like that. We
So
would,
it's safe to say you was partly raised mostly by your mom.
no,
No, I was raised by my mom. Like I ran the streets a lot, but pretty much I was raised by my
no,
mom.
I stayed with my mom until about the second grade. That's when my father got custody of me, and then I stayed with my
So
dad from
all
the
right,
second grade
so
until
you telling me you was raised by a man,
yes, the best man in the world.
best man in the world. All right. Because I too have someone that I can honestly say was a best man in the world. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
hard. That's
That's a
hard.
good trait when you can say as a black man that you have a best man in the world to look up to. You know what I'm saying? Most of us can't say that. Would you agree?
Yeah, most of us can't. I can't agree with that.
Well,
Most of
children
us
in the
don't.
ghetto.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's arguable, but I mean I'm not gonna argue that. Yeah, yeah, but I mean, I like to think that even if your real pops are not there, there is a man around you who you
Strong
can
role model.
consider, yeah, the best man in the world. Yeah.
All right. So to say that, all right, you saying that,
Mm.
how you get caught up in a lot of feminine issues. Like I
Mm,
don't get that. Like to say that you was raised by a man,
hmm
you are in a lot of female issues. I don't
hmm
get that part.
For sure.
That's what make me lean to where you was more of a, mama's baby.
Oh, I was a mama's baby. Don't
Yeah,
get it
yeah,
twisted. I was
yeah,
I was raised by my dad,
yeah.
but I totally, fucking lost my mind when I saw my mama. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. So yeah, but nevertheless, how did I get into this? Well, there is a multifaceted. It's like, okay, one, because I'm Black Power. So my
Nah, that's
version of
not
Black
black
Power.
power getting caught up in female
I
issues,
thought you
bro.
wanted the answer to the question.
Nah, that's not an answer. That's like you just
It was literally an introduction to the answer. Just have
yeah,
more
you
patience with me.
right. That's why I said it's not
So
an, answer,
what I was saying
introduction,
is
like
that because I'm Black
to the
Power,
point.
and in my Black Power doctrine, the black woman is God to the black man is God to the black woman. So I have the doctrine of the black woman is God, right? Nevertheless, when
But why are
when
you in so many female issues, bro?
that's what I was finna explain. I'm not in so many female issues.
Oh, dude, you in a lot of female issues,
No,
dude.
I'm not in a lot of female issues. I
You in a lot of you
I'm in a
like
lot of black issues. I'm in a lot of
no,
black
son, you
issues.
ain't
I'm in
in
a lot
no
of black
issue since the last good
issues.
topic you had was
Mhm.
with you and A9 posted fuck religion, put religion to the side
Yeah,
and just
that
build.
was a
And
nice.
y'all two came out swinging with two good ideas. Then it went left and your channel went down.
I mean, I don't know about down, but I do understand what
Yeah,
you're saying.
then them distractions went to coming in and
Mhm.
causing confusion with the
I've always had
knowledge.
distractions.
It stagnated the building.
I've
That's
always had
all it was.
stagnation. I've always had
It
distractions and
stagnated the
stagnation.
building though dramatically, like to it was like every and you allowed it, Fab, like, and it's like
Yes.
that would make me wonder, like, it's like you thrive off female issues,
What is the female issue that you feel I'm thriving off of? Let's
like
get into it.
look who you surrounding yourself with.
You're on a panel with me now.
You just had
You're on the panel with me
a
now.
drunk woman. You had a woman that been crying about her sending naked pictures
Hmm
willingly, right,
hmm
right, but she's crying about it, like. Be like anybody grown anymore. You make it.
Yeah.
You play your cards. Play the hand, man. You can't cry about it, and,
So I
and,
mean,
and
the
you're
fact that
taking
you
on
just
all these broken-hearted
so
women.
the
Like,
fact that you just highlighted both of those shows an agenda, right? Which I mean,
no, it's not
I
an
could,
agenda, but
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
I can
Reply
go
to me,
on because
reply
you
to
you
me, not
got you
through.
got a
Reply to me.
confused
You
young
gotta reply
lady
to
that's
me. You gotta
running with
reply
you.
to me. You gotta
You
reply to
got
me.
you
You gotta
got one
reply.
woman
Excuse
talking
me.
about
Excuse me. It's
what's
not gonna
the
happen like that. You gotta reply to me. I just listen to you. And
all
so
right,
the fact that you said, well, you had a drunk
all
woman, and then you
right.
got another woman that's talking about her sending pictures. It was
Female
what that was.
issues,
Excuse me,
fine.
sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Come on, let's do this. What that was attempt was to discredit them women, right?
You talk.
Personally, so that me being on the panel with them seems some
Oh
type of
wow.
unrighteous or whatever the fuck it is. But you joined the panel. I'll let you on. I'm talking to you now. We're the only people here. So the fact that men won't get on the panel don't mean shit to me.
Man, that's all you got is some hurt women following you,
No, I don't.
Bob.
I got some very smart. We all hurt. You ain't never been hurt.
Yeah, I'm hurt, but
Okay,
I'm
so why would
strong
you
enough
say
to
that?
know
Oh,
my
okay,
feelings,
and they're
to my
strong enough to know it too. That's why they're saying
how they say
divest.
you put your
That's why they're
personal
saying
feelings to
divest
the
because they're strong
side.
enough. Yeah, they're
You,
being strong. They're being
yeah,
strong. They're not
that's
up
when
here
you
crying.
have a strong black man to look up to, like you said, the greatest man in the world.
Hmm
That's when you have them kind of men to look up to. Not, I'm not gonna. I understand emotions. I have emotions,
hmm
but I'm not gonna partake in them. That's not a
You're not
man's
gonna partake
job.
in emotions.
Yeah, you
Why not?
and this my first time coming back to this channel, but I just,
Absolutely.
you say that this the argument league too, bring your
Yeah.
little disgruntles here, you know what I'm saying? Try to have
Right.
a little bill, but I'm really trying to get down to
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
you. I'm trying to with that word articulate this
Absolutely.
properly.
Go ahead, take your time.
Nah, Five, it's just some bitch ass shit, blood. Like
Which part?
I can't call it no way other. Like you
Which part?
you
Could you
you
explain one more
sided
time?
you siding with something that's
Right.
destroying you and left something that was at least trying to build. Like I
I'm
don't
still
get
here
that.
trying to build.
No, yeah, what fucking house you gonna build with some broke bitches, nigga?
Okay,
Keep
sir.
it real. I
Look,
ain't trying to be
no.
disrespectful. I'm
Listen.
just cutting
But
to
you
the
just
chase. What
listen.
house
But
are
you
you
just
gonna
was.
build with broken women?
But you just was. And you're looking for an escape route. I want to have a
No,
conversation.
man. You
I don't
trying to
want to
play to
escalate
your
it so that
honest,
I don't
man.
want to escalate it so that we can't have the conversation
Man,
which you just tried to do.
I'm
So
just
let's
calling it. I'm just all
okay.
right. I'm a
Listen.
nigga from the hood, Five.
Why do you
I
why are
love
you
astrology.
so attracted to the women's conversation? Let me ask you that.
No, not really.
Yes,
Nah,
really.
you know who I listen
You
to?
got
I
up here.
listen to
Your
Charleston
issue
White.
is with the women.
I listen to
Your
people
issue ain't
that's
with me.
doing
Your
something. You
issue is
know what
not
I'm
with
saying?
me. Your issue is not with me. You literally
No,
just
it
came
is
up
with
here.
you because you
You no
promoting
no no
bitch
no no
ass
no no
nigga
no no no
shit.
no. Regardless of what you call me, you got up
Dude,
here to address women.
you moving like a
You got up here
female.
to
That's
address the
all,
presence of
Five.
women.
You
Do you know
moving
that?
like a real
Do
female.
you know you got up here to address the presence of women? You didn't get up here and say, "Yo,
But
Swab,
that's who
what's
you
up, man?"
surrounding yourself with. I'm trying to
I
get you to
just
see,
allowed
look
you on
who
the
you
panel.
are
If you would have
surrounding
jumped on the panel,
yourself with.
sir. If you would have jumped on the panel
Ain't
and
no
spoke to
strong
me,
man over here with you,
if
Five.
you
You
would
over
have
here
spoke,
with a bunch of broke women.
you're rambling, and you're still attacking the
I'm really
women.
just,
As a
I'm learning
man,
to
you're
be a
attacking the
troll, you
women. Do
hear
you know
me?
that? You're saying, why am I in a bunch of women shit? But you got up here and started attacking the women, and you're calling me a bitch
I'm showing you who
because of
you
the women.
surrounding yourself
Okay,
with. I'm
listen, I
pointing
know
that
who I'm
out.
surrounding myself with. Listen, if you would have got on this panel and said,
That sucker shit,
if you would
Five.
have got
Look
on,
who
if
you
you
just
would have,
had on the panel. You had a woman
you're
rambling half
really
broke.
disappointed
You
at the
have
women's
one that don't
presence.
know if she coming or going.
You're a
And
man
then
who's
you
upset
talking,
at
then you
women's
got
presence.
another woman talking
Do
about
you understand that?
pictures that she done sent
And
to
you're
another
mad.
man
And
willingly
you're
crying
mad.
about it.
And you're
OMG.
mad. And you're
No,
mad.
dog, I
Why are
swear to
you
God,
mad at
nigga,
that?
I'm
So
laughing
what
my
is your
ass
issue with the
off.
women?
Look,
What is
you
your
and
issue
your
with the women?
feelings. See, that's what I'm saying. That's them female tendencies you have. That's why you allow
The
the shit
female
that
tendencies
goes
is
on
to,
your channel,
I'm
Five.
trying to have a conversation with you. You're attacking the women like a bitch.
No,
Instead
cause,
of
'cause
talking to
that's what
me,
you promote, bitch shit,
instead of
nigga.
talking to me,
I'm pointing
if
out
you
you
look, if
promoting
you would
bitch
have jumped
shit
on this,
and
if
you
you would have
black
jumped on this
power.
panel,
How is you black power surrounding
if
yourself
you
with a bunch of
okay,
women?
if you would have jumped on this panel and started talking about dinosaurs, I would have
Five,
debated
you
dinosaurs.
had 6 women complaining on your
What are
show.
you doing with yourself right now,
My
bro?
God, you are such a sucker, Five. Like you are really a
I'm the
weak
sucker here.
man.
Listen
You're
to
a weak
you.
man.
Listen
And
to
you
you and
chose
why
the
you got up
wrong
here.
side, Five. You can
Listen
never
to
come.
you.
You
There
would
you go
never
with
be
your side
strong.
shit. Listen to you and what you got
Look
up here to
at
talk
you,
about.
you surrounding yourself with a bunch of broke-hearted women. Listen,
And
just
who
go back
are
for
you
go
surrounded by?
back
Who are you
40
surrounded
minutes
by?
and listen. Oh
Okay,
my
so what type of
God,
woman?
dude.
What type of woman should I
Yo,
surround
I'm
myself with?
trolling, big. I'm learning to troll.
What type of woman should I surround myself with?
Ooh, that's a good one. A family-oriented woman. You know what I'm saying? A woman that loves her kids, that loves God, and loves her man.
Yeah,
You
well,
know what
I'm
I'm
pretty
saying?
convinced that's
A
who I'm
woman
surrounded.
that can cook. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty
She don't even
convinced that's
gotta
who I'm
cook.
surrounded.
Oh, she could be the ugliest motherfucker, but if she have a good personality and good morals and a good man, it's the world.
Well,
Now, tell me, is
I'm
any
putting,
of those women that you
I'm
had
putting,
on
yes,
the
yes,
object of
yes,
that? They're
yes,
all women
yes.
without men.
No, they're not. No, they're
Oh
not.
my God.
And
not
And
boyfriends.
I'm fully convinced that that's who I'm surrounded by. Exactly what you
Yeah,
just
you
described.
surrounded yourself with a bunch of broke-hearted women. Five.
No,
Yeah.
women who.
You
Well, okay. So what is the
you
what? Okay, look.
arguing with
Let's talk.
another woman.
Okay,
Which
so now
man
what is the
argues
point?
with a
What is the point?
woman?
What is the point? You just got up here to argue with a bunch of women.
No, I come up here to point out how fake you are, Five. Look
I'm
who
fake
I'm trying to
because
give you
I'm
a
fake.
reality check,
I'm fake
Five.
because men aren't hitting the panel.
I'm,
I'm
fa-
fake because men aren't hitting
I'm
the panel.
trolling. Big, leave me alone.
I'm saying
I ain't got work
listen,
tomorrow, bro. I'm off.
okay,
I got a
absolutely.
doctor's
I, I'm
appointment.
I'm happy for you. I hope you get some rest. But
No, I don't feel like going to play with that telescope, fat. Leave me alone.
okay, so
Now back to you, big dog.
because men won't hit the panel and talk, you got a problem with me?
No,
My
no,
link is
no,
up
no,
there.
no, no, no. What a minute.
You're here and you chose
I'm
to
the
talk
only
about
one.
women.
I'm the only
You're
one.
here and you chose to talk about women.
Yeah, to you. To show
Why?
you who you surrounding yourself with.
Why didn't you get up here and talk to me about
But
Islam
look who
or
you surrounding yourself with, bro. You don't feel no kind of way about that.
man, come on, man. That's not your problem, man. What's your real problem, bro?
I ain't got no problem, dog. It just like I say, y'all up north cats, y'all move different than the niggas from down south.
That's fine.
It's y'all move different. Y'all I ain't gonna
Where you
disrespect
from
you.
down south?
I'm from New Orleans, dude. Big stepper. Big
Oh
stepper.
shit. And no,
Big
wow.
stepper.
Okay. Let's see. Ain't no
But
wrong with
say
it.
all I'm saying, dude, like the way you moving, and I come like I told you first time, nigga. I come by way of Dr. Inky. I fuck with Dr. Inky because Dr.
Shout
Inky
out
is
to
a
Ink.
man. He about information.
That's a
And
good
he
dude,
brought,
yeah.
and I went to fucking with you with Dr. Inky, but you just straight up when I got on some bitch ass nigga shit, dude. Like
I did.
you really went left field on me, Fi.
I went left field.
You went left field.
Why?
You went left
How did I go
field,
left field and
dude.
I never changed
You
what I was
went
doing? I'm
left
here
field.
going
You
live
can't,
every day.
you know what I learned in this life? You can't play
What?
both sides.
I'm here live every day, willing to talk about whatever y'all
Man,
hit the panel
talking
and
to a
talk about.
bunch of broke
Did
hearted
you not
women,
hear what I
nigga.
just said?
Broke
You're
hearted
so
women.
caught
They
up
the
on
only
the
ones be
women,
in
bro.
your
You're
chat.
a bitch, bro. You're so caught up on the women. I'm here. We could be talking about in listen,
Cause I'm
listen.
showing you
All
surrounding
listen,
yourself
listen,
with
listen,
women.
sir,
And that's
sir.
the same that
All
I'm
I
probably the
do
only
is
man talking to you, bro.
all
You
I
don't find nothing wrong with that?
all I do all I do is go
Oh
live and talk
shit.
about what y'all talk about.
Boy,
That's
y'all
all I
weird up
do.
north, boy.
All I do is go live and talk about what y'all talk about.
All right,
When I went,
Swab, bro. I'm gone, man. My girl calling me. I'ma holler at you.
okay, yeah. Oh shit. Okay. He clown. Yeah. I apologize, ladies, for him saying the bitch word. Yeah. He didn't have it in him. And I think that's what it is, They get gassed up and they get mad and then the energy just different, man. The energy's just different, man.
Hey,
Little
fool.
flower in the building.
You should have let me. You should have let me drill that nigga, cause I knew that's that shit he was gonna be on for. I knew exactly what the fuck he was finna start saying. Think about it is, it's not your fault if niggas don't want to come talk to you, and then you want to come up here and talk about women, talk about bitches, and then you want to sit here and be the only emotional one on the panel. He been talking about motherfuckers is emotional and all that other shit, but he the only one that's in there hole yelling and crying and whining like a bitch about the fact that you talk to women. So what? Why the fuck is you playing hate? If Swag wasn't in a relationship, I would say why you cop blocking, because it seems every time y'all see a nigga have a conversation with a bitch, y'all want to jump and be all up in the conversation, be froggy, jump and get mad. Quit playing hating. Why the fuck do you care? Why are you so worried about what this man got going on with his life? If you wanted men to talk to him, how about you hit the link? The link on his damn channel is available every time the nigga go live. And if it's not, all you have to do is type in link in the comment section, bro. That's all you gotta do. And he will freely get that shit up. Who was that? Was that Yanga?
No. And I apologize for Yang for saying that, but really I don't give a fuck you nigga. But yeah, I did say, oh, that's Yang, because Yang always saying, who raised you?
Right.
Like TK Kirkland. But no, that was somebody else.
Was it somebody random or somebody we know?
He said he came over here by way of Inky Channel,
Mm-hmm.
so somebody random, but
Okay,
they
but my
been around.
thing, and then on top of that, he want to talk about some you not being manly and you was raised by a man, but he said his daddy didn't even want him. How you talking about some he feminine because, but you wasn't even raised by
My
a man.
bag, pro
You
black.
didn't even have a man to look at, bruh. So what the fuck is you talking about? Then on top of that, not only did your daddy not want you, but you old as fuck. You sound like a 50, 60-year-old man. And it don't say you said you got a girlfriend. You ain't got no family of your motherfucking own. You want to talk about us women being heartbroken and all this other shit, bitch. Ain't nobody heartbroken about shit over here. I'm happy with my little white man. Thank you very much. And he treats me very well. So ain't nobody worried, ain't nobody
And I'm glad to
heartbroken.
hear it.
We and wasn't nobody even up here complaining. We came up here to talk about the topic at hand. We came up here asking motherfucking questions. But you wouldn't know that because you didn't listen. All you saw was women in the motherfucking panel, and you had to just jump your happy-go-lucky ugly ass up here to say something that really you thought was tickling somebody's balls, but it ain't. Because everything you got up here and said was just plain on dumb, stupid, and fucking retarded. What you need to do is you need to go to motherfucking Cracker Barrel and you need to play their little pen hopping game they leave on the tables. And you see all them insults, what that little triangle call you when you lose the game. Every one of them insults is you. You a dimwit. You a motherfucking dummy. You're just plain stupid. So you need to go take a read at that if you can read and find out who the fuck you are. Because obviously you don't fucking know. You're a fucking dumbass. You're a fucking goofy. You done jumped your ugly ass up here on this motherfucking channel to attempt to check a man about talking to women. As a man, ain't that what the fuck you supposed to do? Ain't you? It's funny. It's funny how y'all be up on the manosphere channels and all up in y'all red pill talk and talk about how y'all want many wives. Oh, son of Abraham had many wives and many fathers has father Abraham head ass nigga. Now then it's okay for you to surround yourself with women. But when a motherfucker having a constructive conversation with women, oh, now it's a problem. Now he feminine because he talking about women. Then you wanted to sit here. What really pissed me off was him talking about the damn you supposed to be pro-black, but you're talking to women. See, this is how you know that pro-blackness is not pro-black, it's pro-black male. Because I could have sworn black was women, female, and children, women, men, and children. That's what I could have sworn black was. And you sit here talking about some why you in women's issues if you supposed to be pro-black. He only talking to black women.
Black women. That is so crazy.
So where the fuck he supposed to be at? He's supposed to be talking to us about our issues if he pro-black. That's how you know these pro-black niggas is male identified as fuck and don't give a fuck about you. That's why we didn't hear Sandra Bland name like we heard George Floyd name for a whole fucking year. Sandra Bland ain't getting no motherfucking mural just for it to be the fame. Sandra Bland ain't get shit on the street in DC. And this is why. You just proved our fucking point. Everything we say about black men, you just proved without even fucking knowing it. Complaining that he talking about black women's issues. We are fucking black, bitch. So if you're pro-black, you're supposed to be on our side, ho. I shouldn't have to go to no damn white man for him to be on my side. You're supposed to be on my side. And you think motherfuckers gonna sit here and put up with that shit and not divest? No, I'm gonna go to the man who say he gonna be on my side, fight for my motherfucking issues, and stand up for me. Period. That shit really got me hot. I had to turn on the AC in this bitch because I'm sweating.
I'm sorry, sis. I gotta say that.
That shit really just triggered me, fool. Like, oh
My
God,
bad.
I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because I'm fucking angry. Because why the fuck you even get up here and wanted to say that dumbass shit? Oh, you supposed to be pro-black, but you in women's issues. We black women. We are black women. And this show you how these niggas, these nakers, these motherfuckers don't give a damn about us. And you worried about why we dating now. And you worried about what the fuck we doing and if we heartbroken, bro, destitute or whatever. But you the ones that's supposed to be protecting and providing. And you don't do that shit as you said your own daddy ain't even want you, hoe. Bitch, I had a strong black man in my life. I had a motherfucking daddy. My dad wanted me. My goddad wanted me. My uncles wanted me. So fuck you talking about? I had good black men in my motherfucking life. It wasn't till I got into my fucking environment that I realized that black men wasn't shit on a collective level. And you just proved it.
Yeah. Swing and a miss, man. You could have helped the situation. I really be looking forward to y'all helping the situation instead of just being another example. It's like, minus you guys, we cool. I don't know if y'all noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you got up and you say, "Yo, I wanted to talk to you about something else," you, me, and these ladies could have had a decent ass conversation about a lot of shit.
About anything.
Yes. But y'all just so focused on keeping up some old ass shit that we not even focusing on. That shit is past. All them niggas gone. You one of them niggas leave too. And me and the family we got here gonna build.
Thank
It's
you.
plenty dudes here. It's really nothing. It's really nothing. I mean, I've been talking to dudes for 4 years on this thing.
And the thing about it is, as a man, why you want to be set up talking to other men for hours, fool? That shit gay as hell, fool. Oh God, that shit suspect.
About why women ain't shit though.
Just say y'all want each other. Just say that. If you like each other, just say that.
Man, like tell your girl to hit the link. You said my girl called it. Give your girl the link, and we all could get up here and build and chill. We
Man,
could.
don't give your girl the link, cause I'll take your bitch from you on God, fool. Do not give your girl the link. Send your sis
You
over here,
lose
and
your
I
girl.
promise to God I had that bitch. All in
Mhm.
my face. I'm not gay, but I sure make her one.
Yeah, she'll fuck around and find out. I mean, the thing about this group of women is they better women, and if your girl has been putting up with certain shit with you, when she get around this crowd, she gonna be like, "You never take me out.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you never?" And she's gonna want more because she see the power.
Thank you, cause
Like
when I dated black men, I never been on a fucking date. We just a nigga never even asked me to be his girlfriend. It's just one day he was calling me his girlfriend, introduced me as his girlfriend. But as soon as I started dating outside the race, I was getting taken on first dates. Yeah, and the shit was like real planned out. Like the shit was special. Like the shit was an anniversary or some shit.
it was an experience. Yeah,
Right. Getting taken out and dude literally sat here and was like, I need to talk to you. I'm thinking, like, damn, something happened. He was
this
like,
shit
no,
over with. What
right,
I
oh
do?
God. He was like, nah, I really like you and I want to know if you want to take things to a new level and be my girlfriend. Ain't no nigga asked me to do no shit like ain't no nigga put nothing in words like that, fool.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, I've been thrown off by some things I've heard from women in my past. Just by being a decent dude. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought that that's what you're decent to your girl, and so I mean, just certain shit they didn't expect. Certain shit it was like, oh, you do that, and I'm like, you know. And I
Right.
mean, sometimes the reaction will really fucking stumble me. Like, are you serious? You know what I'm saying? So,
Because ain't no nigga ever brought me flowers. But as soon as I started dating out, a nigga was getting off work at 11 o'clock at night after being there since 6 a.m. and made sure to pick me up flowers, even though I didn't even ask for them. I wasn't even expecting them.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I would like to talk to the men why that's so corny. I would like to talk to men why that's so not on the schedule. Cause I want to be a better man my damn self. So I mean, of course, nothing's perfect, but if you talk about it, it gets better.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I like to do. That's what I like to do. That's what I like to do. I'm not intimidated. I'm not nothing. I don't got shit to hide. And anything that I need to be improved on, then I would like to be improved on. But I don't gotta sit there. I don't have to cater I got my girl. You understand what I'm saying? As
Right.
long as everybody got that, that's cool. But we agreeing as a unit, like as a whole, I don't give a fuck. I don't want horrible men and women around me, especially if they look like me and they represent me when I'm not around. I would like to see more decent black men and women. I would. And it's simple as, why is this our community? Why is this our community? Who's supposed to be having a hand in this? What's the factors? But motherfuckers sit back and say, I'm not gonna do nothing but complain when the shit hurt my feelings. And that's what's sick to me as a dude. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna get y'all ass right. Momo in the building, what's good with you, big dog?
What's crack-a-lackin', cuz?
Man, you already know, man. Holding it down. You ain't up on that motherfucker tower, is you? Man, why I want to be up there with you, man, with my crazy ass.
Hey, it's live. You ain't ever worked in the plants?
No, man. I worked at a steel mill before, yeah, that type of plant. But nah, you look like you on something else. I ain't never been up there.
Oh yeah, man. I'm usually up like 200 feet, bro. Gotta climb a ladder up on a little. If you ever pass by them and see them real tall structures and shit, I build them and repair them.
I want to say the funnels or whatever, the exhaust or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, some of them kind of look like that, but I can't really show it right because you know what I'm saying. Like you ain't supposed to have your phone up here, but a nigga gon' nigga. So
they saying peace to you, Mumu.
Oh man, peace to everybody. Peace to how you doing,
Yeah,
Moonflower?
I did not block you because you was cutting into me. I don't even remember. Scheme, you're just weak, bro. Just move around, man. You bet this lady $150 and then you're sitting here smiling like playing with somebody money ain't real. Move around, bro, or hit the link. Scheme, hit the link. Come tell me I'm a bitch on the link. Here go the link.
On God's Scheme, hit the link, cause you a bitch ass nigga anyway with your pussy ass. You my age. How about go at it with me, tip for tat, hoe ass nigga? Hey, Moo.
What's cracking like the Moonflower? How you doing?
Mine doing great until that ugly ass nigga really just blew my high.
Hey.
I literally just got done smoking the blunt.
You gotta catch that nigga while he presenting an award at the Oscars.
On my life, slap the shit out of him. But this is what I'm saying.
Said, ladies, can you please jump down for me?
What's
Oh,
up,
the
boy?
nigga
I'm
back.
back.
Let me drill him this time.
I'm back.
What's
She
okay,
still
bet. I'm
crying.
glad
She
you back.
still in her feelings, boy.
I'm glad you back. What makes
She
this
still in her
interesting?
feelings. You
Hold
see
on,
what
I
I'm
got you. I'm
saying?
finna let y'all have a
Look, I
dialogue.
left and came back and read your chat. Everybody.
Like I said, the what makes it interesting is that it is at nighttime, eccentric element.
All right, I'm
Okay,
gonna be
go ahead. What's
respectful.
up?
I'm gonna go on mute.
No, I appreciate you. Mumu, I want to make sure you got your whole thought out, and then I want to get a floor to who raised you.
Or nah, bro. I was just going to listen to what they talking about y'all. Cause they nigga, the nigga said you only talk to broken hearted women, but he hit the link to talk to a broken hearted woman. So I don't know what's going on now.
He said, "Hold on, my woman calling me."
Oh God, what's up with it, bitch ass nigga? What's up? I just got back to the computer. What's up with it, nigga? And then look at Scheme talking about some females. Females. I knew you was that type of. I knew you was that type of
I can
nigga. That's
talk
why
now,
I
boy.
told you. That's why I told you. I really thought you was dumb and you was stupid.
Yeah, she was just addressing you. Go ahead. What's up?
I can talk now.
Yeah, you was. You can talk. You been can talk. I said, what's up, bitch ass nigga?
What time, little girl? Where your mom at? Where your dad at? Who
Bitch, I'm
raised
grown
you?
hoe.
That's
My
what we
daddy
about to
raised
get
me,
to.
bitch.
Who raised
My
you?
daddy
Who
raised me,
gave you
bitch.
your moral
My
compass?
daddy
You,
raised me, bitch. My
huh?
daddy actually wanted me. My daddy
Wait, I
actually
can't hear you.
wanted
Let me
me.
turn my phone up before my
Yeah,
girl
turn
tell
your
me
phone up, deaf
come to
ass nigga.
bed.
You need to get a
I
motherfucking
can't hear
hearing
you.
aid.
Hold
You
on.
need to go
Hold
get your
on. Don't
at-home
go off.
nurse, hoe
Don't go
ass
off.
nigga.
Get out
You
your
need to go get
feelings,
your
young lady.
at-home nurse.
Hold on. Let
Who
me
in
hear
their
you
motherfucking feelings?
properly.
I'm not in my feelings because
I'm
who are
trying
you?
to hear
Who
you. I
are
can't
who
hear
are
you.
you?
You
What's
just
your name, big
talking.
dog? Who are you? How do we know
Oh
you?
Lord,
How
look,
do we know you?
there
How
go
do
them
you know?
feelings.
How
You
do
see what
we
I'm
know
saying,
you?
Suave?
My question
And
is,
this is
how do
what
we
you
know you?
surrounding yourself with,
How do
Suave.
we, just
Confuse
because
women
I'm
like that.
speaking loudly does not mean I'm emotional. I'm talking loudly.
OMG.
So who the fuck
Suave.
are you, bitch? As Suave
This
is
a
not gonna
teachable
save
moment,
you.
Five.
Suave is not
You see
gonna
what you
save you like he
surrounding
did
yourself
last
with,
time.
She's
Hoe
Five.
ass
talking to you. Why
nigga.
are you ignoring
Stupid
her
ass
and
nigga.
talking to me?
I'm trolling. She in her feelings.
I'm not in my feelings, but if you control, I control
You's a
back,
child
bitch
to
ass
me. I
nigga.
have a daughter
Don't
your
be
age,
mad.
baby.
I
Go sit
don't give a
down.
fuck. Fuck your
Who is
kids,
you?
hoe ass.
Where's your
Fuck
mom
your
at? Who
kids.
raised
Fuck
you?
your kids. My daddy
Where your
did. My
granny
daddy
at?
wanted me.
Where
My
your
daddy wanted
granny
me,
at?
hoe.
Where your man at,
He didn't.
first of all?
My man is at his job.
Oh, he at his
Something
job.
you don't know about.
He at
Something
his
you don't.
job.
Something you don't know about.
Did
Something you
you
don't know
say you
about.
cooked some tacos today? You had some tacos today? I
Nah,
had
bitch.
some
I had
tacos
pizza.
today.
Nah, bitch. Fuck you in them tacos.
And
I'm gonna
that's
take
all
his
it
ugly
results
asshole.
to. You okay being that type of dude?
Nah, say I'm just having fun. I say
Yeah, but you taking an
All
L
right,
right now, though,
man.
bro.
Have
You
fun
taking an
from the
L,
chat,
man,
man.
because
Have
you
fun.
know what I'm saying. Like this nigga got on here, say he got a daughter her age, and he got on here to talk to her like that. Like you're not even trying to have a constructive conversation. You basically got on here to like joke with somebody who you saying is a child, and you got a daughter their age, but you just want to just say dumb shit to him
Nah,
for the sake
bro.
of
Go
saying
on
dumb
troll
shit.
from the chat, man. Go on troll from the chat, bro. Fuck you, man. Yeah. I don't know. And then that's what killed me. Swall, we got a teachable situation. Niggas always try to let me see how you let it get Swall. You just let her say fuck his kids. Did you hear what he said about them? Did you hear what
Astro,
he
you
said
always
about
got a problem
them?
with me. How about you come up here and say something to my
So yeah, you
motherfucking
hit the
face?
link. Why is y'all in the chat?
Cause he
Nigga,
always have a problem with me, so hit the link, hoe ass nigga, and
Astro,
fuck
why
his
you had
motherfucking
nothing to say
kids.
about him getting up here and calling them broken hearted bitches, bro?
On God. Called us all types of names, and you
What
worried
the
about me
fuck?
saying fuck his
She
kids
just
when I
watched
did fuck his kids
not
to me,
her.
dead bud looking ass nigga.
She just watched several females who she loved. They just told each other, I love you. Get called broken hearted bitches. Hurt hoes. Knowing shit was fucked up for them. And despite that, they're here being beautiful people. Astro, why was not a issue for you? Tequila, what's going on, sister? The floor is yours. Peace to you.
Hey everybody. Hold on, I'm trying to turn up my phone because it's kind of low. I
Aren't
don't
on
know
the
what's
same
going on.
level. Look at you. Look at you. See how you made excuses for him? If you would have, why you didn't say nothing about him saying that, Astro? Before she even said fuck your kids. Astro, why was there no comments in the chat about you saying, damn, he called them brokenhearted? Bro, don't escalate that. Don't insult them. Bro, talk about the issue at hand for real.
Well,
Why you didn't do none of that?
Swole, can I say something?
Absolutely.
He addressed every female. I mean, I'm from the East Coast, so we say female. It's not that like I'm making myself less than a woman, so I'm just putting that out there. But he addressed every woman in the chat as brokenhearted bitches. And just let me say one thing. And my voice is probably cracky and high pitched at the same time, so I probably sound crazy. But let me say one thing. Um, there's nothing brokenhearted about me. Like of course we've all been hurt, but men have been hurt too. We all go through hurt. We all go through trials. We all go through tribulations, all those type of things. So
He
we
admitted
we,
he was
we go through situations that will hurt us as humans, men and women. But I want to say this proudly. Most of us in this chat, or if not all of us, are not broken-hearted women. I know for a fact. But I'm gonna speak for me. I'm not a broken-hearted woman. Um, I'm not a bitch, for one thing
That's a
too. Like
fact.
I'm not a broken-hearted bitch. Um,
That's a fact.
I love black people, including black men. I want to see black men do better, though. I want to see black women do better. And what I mean by that is I want to see black women loving themselves enough to not put up with bullshit. And I just want to see black men do better too, because I feel like that was inappropriate. I've always gave every man that I've came in contact with on this platform respect, the utmost respect. Even if I disagree with them, I still ain't call them out their name. But constantly, I'm getting labeled as a divester, which I don't really care at this point because I know who I date, who I don't date. But I mean, it's just what I'm trying to say is it's insulting to be labeled as something that you're not, and to be called a bitch, and to be called all these things when you haven't been nothing but respectful to people.
Hey, how you doing, Tequila? Good to glad you're on the panel.
Yeah, no, that's definitely fact.
Yeah.
I
Suave, do
think
you
she
mind
went
if I
out. Go
capture
ahead.
that?
Moo just spoke to you, Tequila. I think you just went out for like 5 seconds.
Oh, hey, who spoke to me?
Moo.
I spoke to
Hey,
you. What's up, Tequila? How
hey,
you doing?
bro. I'm good. But yeah, and honestly, it just breaks my heart. And then when Moonflower was saying like nobody really protests for Sandra Bland like that, and that's the truth. Every time we see something, an injustice for a black woman, I'm just being completely honest. The world don't go in an uproar over her death. They don't. They didn't go over if there wasn't no big march or big protest for her. It and and it makes me sad because it makes me think like if something were to happen to me, a lot of men would just say fuck it, fuck her, fuck that bitch. It would just be nothing. But when we see these black men dying in the street, we're out there marching, protesting, wanting to be there, want to be some support, but in ways we feel like we don't get the same, and it's heartbreaking. So for a lot of black women, we're just stepping back. It's not so much. I know for me, I'm stepping back in the sense of I let men fight their own issues. I'm not gonna be at nobody's protest, marching, none of that kind of shit.
I'll even dare to say stepping forward, leaving us behind. I'll dare to say that.
Oh God.
And my thing is, my thing is, and people say, well, date? How do you still date black men? I date black men who value me. Like I mean, honestly, I can't go. I'm not going to talk about women who I don't care who anybody else dates, but I know for me, I'm not attracted to white men like that or men of other races. I'm just not. But it's a certain standard I have when it comes to dating me. You're you're going to treat me with the utmost respect, and
And
I'm not going
yourself.
to just settle. I refuse to settle. You have to make a certain amount of money. Like if there are requirements. I'm sorry. There are requirements for me. And if things don't work out, I will just walk away with no hard feelings. Walk away.
Now, how did
Like
that
I tell
feel?
people all the time, before my kid's father and I broke up, we were together for almost 12 years. We were together for 11 years. I spent my whole 20s with this man and the early part of my 30s. Like we were together for a long time.
That's a long ass time.
And I mean, we have our children together. I have my kids with one man. Like we had a long relationship, and I don't know. I hate that people paint me out because I know I may sound like I'm rambling because I have a bunch of thoughts just coming at me all at once. I hate
No.
when people make it seem like women that come over here just hate black men because we don't. We've had long relationships with black men. Um, a lot of us still date black men. Some of us don't, but some of us do. Um, I know for a fact I adore my father. I adore that man. I adore my granddads. They're in heaven now. But I was their babies. They loved me fiercely. And what I will say is that I thought I was going to have men more like that to pick from when it was time for me to start dating. But that wasn't really the case. Um, but I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting so emotional. Like this, I feel like I'm about to cry. But I
Yeah.
love black people as a whole. I truly do. And so when I say I want to see us do better, I want to see us do better. But I just want to see black women have more love, self love for themselves. Um, and that's what we're doing. No matter what form we may go, if that means some of us are going to date out, some of us going to date out. Some of us may continue to still stay within the race. Um, but I don't know. I just hate the fact that we all get labeled, and it's not fair.
And the
And I
and the real conversation never gets had.
Right.
right, the real conversation never
They
gets
create
had.
the demon, they create the boogeyman, attack it, and nobody's being that boogeyman. Like, what are they talking about? And then the real conversation never get happen. And even though we've collectively over here made it past that basic bullshit elementary conversation, and then to have someone come up here and just start over from A. So why is these women like? Go watch the streams. You know, so I could see the frustration. I mean, who heart didn't get broke when they heard Moonflower? Like, you can hear the emotion and the passion, the anger, the rage. And she's there stuck in her physical skin when she wants to burst into a fucking nuclear bomb. We care about each other. And yeah, that's just it. When people come, mislabel people, attack that. Now you gotta defend shit. You ain't even explain shit away, and you never get to the real conversation. That's just
Yeah,
it.
what I also don't like is like how people could take a sound bite of a conversation and twist the whole narrative. Like it's so much stuff that's bothering me. I hate seeing everybody going through what they're going through. I don't know. I don't know.
Tequila, I just wanted to tell you, girl, it's okay to get a little emotional about the shit because that's you. I mean, you explained it perfectly how it is. Like you seeing a group of people not give a fuck about another group of people that ain't never did shit for them. I mean, to them except for be down for them.
Exactly. That's how I feel. Exactly. That is how I feel. And I just wish we were able to have the conversations in a mature manner and not hate one another. Like, it's no reason why this whole space right now should be in an uproar that it's in. There's none. We should have been able to have these conversations respectfully.
And the
And
sad thing is, we do. And my bad, Moon, and I give it to you. Sad thing is, we do, but it's like, Suave, okay, we get it. You get it. So it's like, they're not trying, like, they're trying to talk to you. You're the person that they're trying to get through to. That's why when we up here, we not sitting up here talking about that shit. We off into a whole bunch of other shit. Yeah, we talk about, but the whole conversation, when people like that come through with that attitude, it's like nothing else can be talked about but this. And okay, fine, let's talk about it. But then it can't even be a real conversation. So it's like you just really just come over here to just deflect and do some bullshit, man. I don't know why you would waste your energy doing that. I just don't. I just don't. I really wish that a motherfucker would have the conversation, but they can't because I believe they already know. They get it. They get it already. And then at the end of the day, they got their own girl. So they really, if it really take real energy, because it take real energy to have the conversation, just to get up and troll, oh, that's nothing. But then when you're like, okay, well, let me hear you, and let me hear you, and let me hear you, and let me hear you also, let me hear you. They don't care that much. They don't care that much, because at the end of the day, they know I'm not finna get none of their numbers. All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all, go lay down with my girl. But they got the energy to do the opposite. That shit just, you're everything you claim that I was. Like you that's weak, man. That's weak, and you don't even see it, and it's so real. I don't know. I mean, yeah. It's another one. What'd you say, sir? Oh, I thought you were saying something, Shaquille.
No, I didn't say anything. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I just feel
man, you
like a
know,
lot of people
my
aren't
bad.
going to get it. And I guess I have to come to grips that no matter how much I guess you can explain and try to pour your heart out, try to be a nice person to people, they some people just aren't going to be receptive. And they just not going to get it.
Man, I don't really know how to say it, but like, I care about y'all, and I wish that like we cared about each other on a collective level. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
I wish that was the culture, like, um, and so I hate to be redundant about this point, but like the manosphere kicked this shit off to be like we could have had a conversation via this internet. Like this internet, this shit could have been a fucking mechanism towards healing, like on a big grand scale, because we could have communicated with each other in a way that could have been real constructive. So as men, we do have like legitimate questions and issues in general about women, black women. And it's a way to approach that. But when niggas decided to make the conversation like us versus them type of shit, now it's like look where we are. And I'm still like I'm hoping that at some point like it's gonna kind of get like tiring for people to have the same talking points, and we'll really come around to where people are having like real conversations. But I don't know, bro. Like I done damn near like lost all hope in black people advancing in all these areas of life. And I hate to say that because then like it's basically like I turn into like that the black man that's done gave up. Like I ain't shit too. Like I might as well be like whatever other nigga. If I say like man, like I done damn near lost all hope, because it's like every chance we get to do better, we choose not to. And I would figure at some point that we can just like we can stop and say to ourselves, like, let me just do my own self accountability. Like as men, and as far as how we perform and behave and shit on the internet, I would think that we could like really take a second collectively in this space to just say, hey, look, let's really deal with us. Because when niggas say shit like, oh, you talking to these broken hearted women, it's so funny that like niggas don't even deal with the fact that nigga, we broken hearted too. But we don't like to put it like that, and we don't like to express it in different ways. But niggas be broken as fuck. Like nigga, if anybody been to jail before, nigga, you seen the hardest niggas out in the streets crying out, nigga, for simple shit. I'm talking about like crying real tears and shit. So niggas is hurt. But for some reason, we can't even, between us, like we can't even have a conversation about that. And if we do talk about our hurt, we got to create this fucking black woman boogeyman. So I mean, it's sad, bro. Like I don't know, man.
Absolutely. I
I
asked him, you ain't never married? He said, yeah, I've been hurt. Conversation fucking over. And I think it's just hard because, like, sure, I could get somebody questioning why somebody feels some way. And that's because you're not them. You like the fact that you're not them allows the question. But I think if people just had the basic ability to put yourself in other people's shoes, like, oh, okay, because I think it's when we have the conversation, it comes to common sense. And if there's sides, men and women, the women's side has progressed the conversation. Their shit is more updated. It's more relevant. It's more based on facts, less emotions. It's the men's side that's still saying things that should be honored. And it's like, okay, well, why? And they don't really have because I said so. No, like you gotta understand. So I think that's game. That's game right there. Until black men collectively get better and start creating a better black environment. Because I personally believe it's on us. I do. I think better people make better people. And if the men start being better, the women that are good won't feel so fucking awful for it. And the women who act a certain way will no longer have that justification. It's simple as that. But you keep being the justification and the person is questioning. That just don't make no sense to me. Go ahead, Tequila.
Um, and I also wanted to add, I can't even leave out my stepfather. My stepfather was amazing. He was there for me when my own father wasn't there. But once my dad came back into my life, he was. We built such an unbreakable bond. Like I said, I adore my father. I love that man, and I love my stepfather. Like I've been blessed with beautiful black men in my life. I'm not gonna lie. I've had beautiful men to help raise me. So for people to always paint it out like we just hate all black men, that just bothers me because it's so not real. They like Mumu was saying, like they make it out like we're women boogeymans, like we're like this wicked evil demon people. And it's like, no, it's just if we see something that we don't like, we'll speak on it and we'll call it out. We'll say, no, that's wrong. That's wrong.
And we'll give a fucking suggestion of how to fix it.
Well, these men never matured though, bro. Like every little boy went through a period where he really didn't like his mama. And so like what I see in a lot of these dudes is like this progression that's supposed to happen as a male, as a human male, the progression that happens that's typical that everybody goes through. Somehow we keep getting stuck and stagnated like emotionally at this point where we don't get past that shit. We don't get past like when girls was picking on us when we was in school and middle school and shit like that. We don't get past like our mama not understanding us or being too overprotective or whatever mama issues we have or had and whatever dating issues, like it's like we don't get past that shit in a way where it's like, all right, whether they was right or wrong, it's like, bet I learned from that. Now I know how to move. And if you got a decision to make as far as which way you gonna move, it's corny and it's like what's the word, like cliche, but choose love. You know what I mean? Like choose to love the people that are connected to you. You know what I'm saying? Like the black women are connected to us. And you can have 1,000 debates and you won't ever lose by saying that, bro, the black woman is the best thing that ever happened to the black man. You know what I'm saying? Like if you live life, if you live life, bro, you won't be able to say anything different. I'm not saying that every woman has done every man right. But I'm saying for all of like I've had my best and worst experiences with black women. But overall, when it comes to those highs and on a consistent level, when I've been at my worst, nigga, it's been a black woman there. Whether it be my auntie, my wife, my cousin, my sister, it's been a black woman.
I've
Like I said,
had
go ahead, bro.
I just if you talk to women without grabbing your crotch, if you just talk to women without having intent on having sex with them, like if you just like you talk to dudes, you know how you just learn people.
Mhm.
They're the greatest resource fucking ever. Like you're really losing out. It's I don't know what may I guess okay, yeah, life is tough. I get it. Get it on your own. Da, 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 da. But in a social circle, it's just like Your sister, your sister. Like, come on, man. I didn't seen her too many times. She gonna ride for you. She gonna like, man. I've sat back, man, and watched women do shit that niggas feel so fucking ashamed of. They gotta make fun of the woman for doing it because they know she did them a fucking justice, and you don't deserve it, and you can never pay it back. So instead of saying, man, this motherfucker here is like the greatest thing, you have to make what they feel. Well, that's what they supposed to do. Woo, 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 woo. Man, I've seen women do some shit, man. I've seen women do some shit, man. I got a lot of females that I just knew through life. And so I've been there with multiple women while they were going through relationships, in relationships, not all of them was horrible, in relationships. But I've seen women be women. I've seen women be women because they know I'm not a threat. I'm not here for that. I don't give a fuck. I'm finna play some cards, smoke some weed, eat some food, talk shit to the kids. They know that. So when you see that, man, that shit is like, it's sad, but it's like eye opening. It's like an eye you never knew was closed. Because for a long time, I didn't see it. We was just, you were a fucking kid, and then you were a young fucking, a teenager, whatever, 13, 14. And then I guess after life gets real, and for different people, it's different ages. But when we in our 20s, there's no more games. Ain't no more hopscotch. Ain't no more kickball. Ain't no more. Life is real, and that's when you get to see who people is. And women have a community. Women have a community. Women have it's a language thing. When you see it, they're small and they're scattered. But when you see those group of women together, it's like niggas can learn from this. Cause we think we got something going on, but we really don't give a fuck about each other. We gonna go out there, play basketball, hustle, woo, 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 this, that, and the other. But we not really loving each other. We not really making sure we economically straight. We not really making sure that we mentally stable. We just taking our mind away from life by playing video games, playing basketball, dominoes, talking shit. If that was the difference, man. I've been around motherfuckers. I've been around women who lost children, lost husbands, lost houses, lost everything. I've been around women who got jobs they didn't expect, move out of projects, get married. Like, I've seen a lot of it. You just gotta understand, man. I didn't know y'all had this deficiency. Like, real talk. I didn't know that y'all just really, if I can't screw them, screw them. That's it. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck about their own sister, their own mama. And then here on YouTube, when you even got a chance to just be whatever the fuck you want to be, fucking lie. You can't even play straight. You can't even come up here and say, man, I see what y'all sisters do, and be a piece of shit in real life. Nah. It's like, no,
So
I'll
you know what?
fuck all
This
y'all.
random, nigga.
Go ahead.
My bad. This random, but I gotta say it before I lose it again. You know what's a trigger for me? But it's a happy trigger. I don't. When black women be patting their head, I guess they can't scratch it when it itch, and they be chewing gum at the same time.
Like Mary J.
You know,
Blige at the Super Bowl.
and that's what she did.
Mary J. Blige thought she was being, she was patting her wig. She was, Kachita talking about she was dancing. Nah, man, she was patting that weed. Yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing, man, and I really feel for him, and I really, and even hearing the level of conversation that you all have, where it's like, as a black man, I never gave a fuck about that. I didn't have to. Who's gonna make me give a fuck about the ratio of black men to black women and the population of us in the United States? Like, damn. That is kind of fucked up. There's more black men and women, black women, and some of those black men are with white women or Asian women or outer continental women. So what are the black women supposed to do?
It's more of us than them, Suave.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, yeah, more of them. My bad. It's more black women than black men, and some of those black men are dating outside the race.
They not 15% of they not decide the race. 32%. Well, it's actually 28% now. Only 28% get married. Then you have the percentage that's gay. Then if you have standards and don't want somebody who got HIV, because black men lead in HIV, chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis. So if you don't want a man who got any of those, then you kind of striking out with a black man. A black man that's never had a criminal record, you kind of striking out there too. A black man that doesn't have any children, you're striking out there too. So when you like, our picking pool is so little. Like, we have a kiddie pool that we bought from Walmart and blew up in the backyard.
That's their reality. While you walk around, girls, 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 so many girls, and they like,
it's an apocalypse out here. Ain't no niggas. We see a nigga, we like, damn, we ain't seen one of y'all in 3 days.
man, I hate it.
Oh God.
I said, damn,
like, we really could be out here just serial raping.
Got hoes. I got hoes in different areas.
And we like, where did my hoes go? I don't have no hoes. Like,
I don't got no hoes. That's crazy. You don't think that that's an issue we need to fix? Like, and that's something you're gonna have to wrap your mind around. You're gonna have non-black brother-in-laws.
Hey, but you know what be tripping me out is when women say that, when black women say that, a black dude will be like, "It's plenty of good black men out here," and I be like, "Nigga, how y'all know? what nigga be knowing that?"
Somebody said, "Hell y'all know? Hell no, I'm too happy that you really just took me out, fool. I was not expecting."
Hey, like you be walking around this question, this motherfucker, and knowing
if they lying or not.
What'd you say?
Like, nigga,
and they gotta know if they lying or not. They might like Toph from the last Airbender. Oh, he telling the truth because I can feel the vibrations within his heart. Fuck you, mean?
And knowing if niggas is good men, they lying about it. That's the conversation I'm having. I'm here.
Oh God, because look.
If niggas is good men, they not telling other niggas that they good men. Niggas ain't in it. You know what I did for my girl? Flowers, nigga. What?
Bro, but you
know what, Suave? You're absolutely right, because black men try to separate themselves in the categories of the Pookies and Ray Rays, and then you got the educated lames. But when we break it all down, the educated lame is the same as the Pookie and Ray Ray. He just got a fucking education. What the hell? Like, we just did a story. You remember a few months back, I did a story about a man who was an inspirational speaker, a coach of a football team for black boys, and he was saying an inspirational speaker about black men doing this, and he had his own businesses. A few months ago, he had a 10-year-old daughter that he raped to death, and in her pain, he punched her in the face multiple times because she cried out. And he just got life in prison, but he was considered an educated lame. They literally all the fucking same, just come in different packages.
And it's like, bro, listen, they be telling women like choose better, like, nigga, we can't even vet niggas. Bro, I was working in New Orleans, and it was the nigga I was working with, right? Like, so they had never been to Bourbon Street. Him and this one other dude name was Greg. So this nigga is the most humblest, nicest guy you could ever meet. Like, real cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought this nigga was just the coolest nigga on earth. Bro, I took this man to Bourbon Street. He got some drinks in him. He started grabbing on dudes' girlfriends and shit in front of him. When I say, you know, we got a code out here in these plants now. Like, if you go out with a dude, you gotta fight with him and protect him. So, you know, I stick to that code, but at the same time, nigga, you know how many niggas I had to get off this man's ass like that night? And I'm thinking to myself, like, dudes always talking about, like, you know, telling women to like vet dudes and choose better, but niggas got 1,000 stories about they homeboys that fucked them over or did some shiesty shit. Niggas they been knowing for years and all kind of shit that's like, niggas didn't even see coming. So we don't even know how to vet niggas.
Thank you. Ain't that the truth? You can't even vet your damn friends. Thank you. The U.S. military can't even vet y'all. Look what happened to that little Hispanic girl at Fort Hood. That's exactly why I don't go to fucking Fort Hood. Right there. That's exactly why I don't go to fucking Fort Hood. But look who did it. A nigger and his white bitch. And then, girl, as a woman, you gonna help the nigger drill the bitch he raped and then hide her body and chop it up. Like, bitch, what type of thinking do you have? And you, like, what the fuck? You on mute, Swab.
Yeah, that's wild as fuck. I didn't hear about that.
That happened a couple years ago. That junk, well, no, it happened like last year. That junk was all over the fucking news because she was missing for like 14 days or whatever. And her sergeant, she was complaining about her sergeant trying to talk to her and kept like saying like sexual stuff to her. And she had put in an official report and he was getting investigated. And so she was closing up the armory and he pulled up to talk to quote unquote talk to her. Bruh killed her and took her body, food, and had his white girlfriend help him chop it up and spread it away. And you know, motherfuckers looking for her and shit.
And that's why. I'm sorry. That's why you want a white girl.
On God.
Because you know you ain't bringing that to no black woman.
Oh,
you
hell
no. What did you do, sir?
You did what?
Okay, baby, I got you. Go to the car. I'll be right out there with my gloves and the cleavers to help you chop this woman up. Nigga, you're gonna get right. Nigga.
Oh God, because you raped her, bro. You want me to help cut up the bitch you cheated on me through grape? No.
That's why. Because they not going. They not going to act like stanky breath is cute. They not gonna act like it's just certain shit is like, come on, fam, what's up? And I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them. I ain't gonna lie, because I sat back and I complained. I was one of them complainers. Why all the women like the no good ass niggas? You know what I'm saying?
It was a girl named Lanisha in the 6th grade that taught me how to brush my teeth because I was brushing my teeth the whole time. Now listen. I've been brushing my teeth, right? But I wasn't brushing my tongue. Hey.
Hey, shout out to Boo. That's my nigga right there.
My nigga. Hey, ain't no shame in my game, nigga. Listen, I ain't got that problem no more. I'm married. I ain't got that problem no more.
I'm glad you're married because I would hate for you to have said that on the Instagram while you still dating. Like,
bro, listen.
How did that happen? She saw you.
But we was in a computer lab. Remember, you used to have a computer lab. You know, I'm 41, so I was born in 81. So this back in like 90, early 90s.
When that shit hit.
Yeah. So look, we right next to each other. She asked me for something. She asked me to borrow something, and she was right in my face. And you know, I said it with confidence, like, you know what I'm saying, nigga. Like I said, I was brushing my teeth, but I wasn't brushing my tongue, so I'm thinking I'm good. I said it with confidence, using all kind of H words. Well, she kindly looked at me and said, what the fuck, nigga? I said, hey, what you mean? Like, what? What's going on? She said, nigga, your breath smell like shit. I said, oh, no. She said, oh, you must don't brush your tongue or something. And that's the day I learned, like, oh, I don't actually. And nobody else ever told me that shit, man. Somebody had to know. Because the look on her face was like,
oh, not the I don't actually. Hell no.
Brush your tongue. First of all, it's called a toothbrush. So you can't be mad at him. It's not called.
Wow, don't
Who told me I was supposed to brush my tongue with my toothbrush?
Say, man, I know I ain't the only one, man. Niggas gonna perk now, like, I didn't know it, man. All my mama told me, my daddy didn't tell me shit. You know what I'm saying? He was a crackhead, so he didn't tell me nothing. My mama handed me a toothbrush and some toothpaste and said, go to work. It's like you say, Swab, it's a toothbrush.
He was tearing them teeth up. Whitest teeth in the class. breathtaking. They don't know what's going on. It can't be him. His teeth white than a motherfucker.
Oh God. I remember my little brother, he didn't brush his teeth too. So this mine, so how old is he now? He about to be 16. This mine was like 13, 14, not brushing his teeth. Tell me why my grandma went and bought him a baby toothbrush and made him come in her bathroom every morning so she could brush his teeth.
Yeah, I remember getting taught to brush my teeth. Definitely, my grandma was like, scrub your elbows, scrub your knees, behind your ears, brush your teeth, brush your tongue, roof of your mouth. Tequila, you all right? I just want to check on you right quick.
Tequila.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Um, You okay?
Yep, I'm all right.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you for that. Real talk. Yeah, shout out to that girl. I bet she tells that story to this day. Like I remember this one dude, he was real cool. I,
Hey,
I know
boy.
you would like to hear her tell that story to somebody else without her knowing. Like if you could be able to fly the wall, like I remember this one, and I leaned in. I said, "What the fuck?"
Bro, it was you know what was so like the reason why I remember it so much too is because
It
I
was life
spoke with so
changing.
much confidence. Like I said, I was looking, we was like face to face. You know how you sit next to somebody in that computer lab and she leaned back and leaned over a little bit. So we face to face. And nigga, I didn't have not a doubt in the world. Like, man, I'm finna say what I got to say. And like I said, I'm using every H word in the book.
With the
And when I
W.
faced
They talking like Steve Harvey. What? What? Yeah,
she set me on a righteous path, my brother. She set a nigga on a righteous path, man. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
that's hard. That's hard. That's hard. Oh man, I could say so much. I remember I got sent out of town for a job interview. This was the most upgrading shit in the world, bro. Like, of course I stood out because we in a projects. You know what I'm saying? Man, this girl got me an interview in Chicago. I had never been out of Gary in my life. Told me what train to take, how to get there, where to walk to from there. Man, bro, I bought me some cause you think you would know that, but yeah, interview clothes. So I bought some slacks and the shirt with the suspenders and everything. Motherfuckers was talking shit about me. Damn boy, you clean where you go. Niggas was talking. It was funny, but niggas was talking shit about. It was like I instantly became a threat. I
Hey,
instantly became something to be like, what the fuck is you doing?
hey, Swell. And I think MJ's in the back. I just read
Oh shit.
the gotcha.
Okay, my bag, my screen wasn't showing it. What's good, MJ? I'm sorry.
Hey everyone. I had some free time. I like the conversation. I like the vibe. So much more on a positive level. And I like everyone expressing their feelings and experiences. I'm definitely enjoying it. I just wanted to say, like, at the end of the day, like, these conversations are very important, but what makes it more important is the people that you have them with. Because if you're having these conversations on deaf ears, all it's going to do is irritate you, create frustration,
Mm-hmm.
also create resentment when that person cannot understand or show some form of empathy for somebody else's understanding or how they view things. And it's going to make you feel hopeless. And then what happens, you stay right in the same spot that you was before. So I always recommend to everyone, like, you could definitely have your conversations and express your mind to whoever you want to express your mind and how you want to express it, but you have to protect your heart, you have to protect your mindset, and you have to invest in people who can appreciate those things about you. Not everybody's supposed to get the best from you. A lot of people don't deserve that. And one thing I do know about Black people, Whether it's good or bad, we sure do like to express our feelings and our emotions on our sleeve to anyone. Anyone can get it. And we show our good and our bad. Some people use it as a weakness, some people view it as a strength. And you can't change how people want to view things about you, whether it's a weakness or a strength. So I just think, going forward is have important personal or emotional conversations with the right people that you can trust to have those conversations with. And the other ones that you can't, you got to strong arm them. You have to act like they don't exist, or give them that little 5 sentence, that 5 sentence answer. Like, I got you. Have a
That's a
nice
fact.
day.
And it can't be sad neither. It can't
Yeah,
be sad no more. It can't be, you know.
we can't save everyone, and we have to stop trying. And I just think that that's just a big part of us just being black people. If we can try to save everyone, we will do it. You know what I'm saying? We will put ourselves through hell and back and harm's way and everything just to try to help people. And a lot of people don't see that. You got to stop doing it, because if the goal is to move forward, if the goal is to create a proper foundation, a stronger foundation for the future, then you're gonna have to let people pick up the pieces on their own, or you're gonna have to leave without them. You really have to, because there should be no reason why any woman should be coming up here, having to pour their heart out. And Tequila, you made me so sad, because I feel your pain, and I've been there from the beginning, and I know that this is frustrating. I know how much you love, black men, black women, black children, and you want everybody to get along. And your name been thrown all around town, and I know how frustrated and stressful it is. But like I said, sweetheart, you are too good of a person to even show the best to everyone, or to give the best to everyone. You got to understand, some people are not on your level, and it is what it is. And you got to accept that. So you don't have to continue to be feeling this hurt, this pain, this torment, this being torn between, like, damn, if me actually caring about everyone is a wrong thing. You should never think that, because that's a gift from God, that you can show, mercy and understanding and empathy to people that you might not even share the same views for, or if y'all don't have the same things in common, or the same type of moral character. For you to even show that type of empathy, that's a gift from God. A lot of people don't have that. They really are not built like that.
That's
You
a
know,
that's a huge burden though, MJ. Like for
it
a
is.
person that's a huge burden to carry. It's almost like a gift and a curse though.
It is a gift and a curse. It hurts the most.
It is. It is, because I'm, like I said, I'm sitting here really upset in tears, like crying, because I really do care. But I have a heart for women. I'm a girly girl. I love sisterhoods, and I love to see. I want to see black women being loved properly. I want to see them prosper. I want to see them just be happy, have joy, and but it doesn't necessarily mean I want the worst for black men either. Like, I hate black men, or I don't wish them well.
And
Like,
I hate
you
that you have
know,
to keep giving that clause. I do.
I but the thing is, the fact that I wanted to support women, it seems like I don't know, like
But that's what I'm saying to Gil. Listen to Suave. How can you let anybody make you feel bad when you sit up here and you are supporting a black man? You go and you support Taz's channel, a black man. You show love to Mumu, to T Win, Twin Man, Brother Moses. You show love to black men on a regular basis. How can you let somebody trick you into thinking that you do not support and love black men? That is a trick, darling. Your
Mhm.
actions prove it. You wouldn't be here if you was like F black men. Is not Suave a black man? So
Right.
now it has to be, oh, technical, what type of black man? Well, guess
But
what?
we don't like Suave anyway. Support.
But you know, like, but she already put her foot on the line. Like, she's not gonna support a man who's a pedophile. She's not gonna support a man who hurts women. You know, she's not gonna support a man who hurts children. And that doesn't and that could be a black man, that could be any man, but definitely she's not gonna accept that for black men. So she already drew her line on what type of black men she will support and not. So
No,
why,
Scar Beauty, no. No,
you know,
you don't. No, you don't, Scar Beauty.
Yeah. I just I really appreciate y'all and I truly do love y'all. But it like I said, I just don't I hate what's how everything just played out. Um I s- when I never truly understood the situation um between I see I don't even want to bring up people's names. I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let it go.
No, you
But
can use that. Snap. Nah, this bullshit. Go ahead, sis.
only thing I would say is I support I've supported Moonflower wholeheartedly. And I love her fearlessness and I love the fact that she's okay with being who she is. And I saw her as a little sister. I have a younger sister her age. And I just wanted to show her love. And I feel like a lot of us women, we wanted to show love to her. We wanted to pour love out on her. And by us doing that, I'm not gonna say it backfired, but in ways it did because we got criticized. And
actually, I'm sorry, Tequila. I think everything that was supposed to happen happened exactly how it's supposed to have happened. Okay, the people who needed to be exposed, the people who you needed to really see what was their agendas of being around certain spaces, talking the way they were talking, acting the way they were supposed to act. Everything got laid out on the table. Everybody been exposed. I mean, like, you know, even to our character, Suave's character, everybody's been exposed. So I really do believe that things play out the way that they're supposed to. And Moonflower, you know what I'm saying? We were supposed to shower her with support. She is our sister. You know what I'm saying? And just like how we showered support to, you know, who we were not going to say her name, but we showered support for her, you know, in the beginning too, because she is our sister, whether we like her or not. She's our sister. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like,
mhm,
at the end of the day, you know, if we can't get, you know, if we can't get like that, then we're lost as a community. If we can't get to the point where we know how to agree to disagree, but be strong on certain standards and boundaries that we need to set in our community, how we're gonna move forward, then we are lost if we can't get to that point. But you said that you don't have to explain yourself to nobody. You know what I'm saying? If you know that you're doing the right thing, you know, you're showing support when you can, you're showing love when you can, you love your community. Like, that's nothing that you should even have to explain yourself to anybody about. That's between you and God, honey. Ain't nobody on this earth God.
yeah, I agree. And what you were saying, it is a gift and a curse because I empathize with everybody, believe it or not. And I have to learn how to cut some of those emotions off because it is just I don't want to say it's just the internet, but it is just the internet. But you grow to build bonds with people because I mean we're talking to each other literally every day. So you grow to have these bonds with people, and you don't want to see them hurt, but on the other side, you don't want to even see the other people hurt. Like,
Right. And that's, like I said, that speaks to your character. That speaks to the goodness in you, that like you can call out wrong from wrong and right for right, but you still don't want nobody to be hurt. You know what I'm saying? You still don't want nobody to be feeling some type of pain or some type of, like, stress. Like life ain't stressful as it is. Now we're gonna add on, like internet stuff, stress. Like, I understand. I totally get it. That
But
just
it's
speaks to
fucked
your
up. It's
character.
like, what do you do when loving each other is what's hurting them?
You gotta love yourself.
You
Listen,
see what I'm saying? Like that's what it's like.
Yeah, I
It
agree.
like
That's when you
what's
love
hurting them
yourself
is
more.
not. We not saying you broke bitches. Like we said, damn, that's cool. How's your day? Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Love y'all. And it hurt. How do you?
one of the things that they never discuss in the good books is that it is a sin for you to allow yourself to be taken advantage, misused, and abused by others. It's actually a sin if you do not love yourself first. And
Hmm.
a lot of your curses and things that happens to you because you don't love yourself first, so you can be full and have that connection with God, so you could actually give to others with a genuine heart. And a lot of people miss that memo because you could have a lot of people who be like, oh, I'm gonna do something for you, whatever not, and then they don't have really good intentions. They have something to benefit from it, and then you wonder why something that was supposed to be so positive becomes so negative at the end of the day. It's because it wasn't done with a true heart. So I definitely say you have to love yourself first. That is priority. That is the only way that you can love everybody else fully.
And if loving yourself is hurting somebody else, you gotta ask, what is their relationship to you?
Absolutely. There
Hmm.
What
should
do
be
they
no
benefit
reason.
from you not loving yourself? And that's crazy. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is like it's like weird. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk.
It
But
feel like we've been initiated into like a family bond or something. Like, like
I really like to utilize y'all. I do to make me better. I know y'all make niggas better. I know y'all do. Even the niggas that y'all tolerate or whatever word y'all use. But you know how it's like, he not the worst nigga, but I won't fuck with him.
Right.
hmm
You still make that nigga a better man for whatever woman that be like, I'll fuck with him.
Yep.
Cause he know women like MJ, he know women like tequila. You know, and it's like, damn, at the end of the day, who don't want a moonflower and tequila?
Oh God.
Who don't want a motherfucking thoughtful, caring, successful, like, come on, man, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
But see, that's
like
my thing.
but
That's
be
my thing,
quiet.
Suave. You're so funny. That's my thing, Swab. Like at the end of the day, I mean, a lot of people will have to say, will say like Tequila said that, oh, we hate black men and all the stuff like that. That is like so far from the truth. Like Tequila, I was raised by a great black man. You know, he was the best father to me. He was the best father to all my siblings, and the reason why I am the woman I am today, and I'm successful, I'm smart, I'm articulate, and I always have my head on a swivel and I can protect myself in any grounds
And you're
is because of that
confident.
man. Is because of that man. If I my soft side, I give that up to my mom. My mom is such a sweetheart. But when it comes down to my get down to business, handling it and whatever, that I give that to my father.
And
You
your
know what I'm saying?
solution is like that. And that is like that one quality. It's like, okay, what's wrong? Okay, let's do this. And it's like,
Right.
it's not a defeated like the car broke down.
Nah, never.
What we
Like I
finna
said,
do? It's
my
like
father would never let me do that. Like hands down. Like I said, my father taught me about cars when I was younger. Like have for me to drove. Put me in like combatives and all that stuff like that when I was a kid. Shooting as a kid. Everything like pretty much everything he taught my brothers, I learned at the same damn time.
yeah.
And he did it because he knew what type of world we was living in. You know what I'm saying? He knew what type of world he grew up in, and he seen the things that happened to women around the time in his era, and he just wanted me to be prepared. He wanted me to be have the ability to make the best decision when it came down to a mate. I didn't have to be forced
You took that
into
baby doll
just
out your
dealing with the bare minimum or the basic just because I don't have my shit together. Like I have the opportunity to choose with whoever I want to be with.
hand.
Some women they are put in a position where they say, well, you know what, I'm only at this particular type of level in my life, so maybe I have to be in that position. And then we have these, men who have gotten very comfortable being able to use the patriarchy, how it's set up right now, to take
Fact.
advantage of women in that way where they have to, cow down to dealing with the bare minimum. But
Fact.
women striving to be better women is what you should want, men. You know what I'm saying? You should want women who are striving to be better women. And you shouldn't worry about, if you can't reach that woman, then that's not the woman for you. That is not the woman of your level.
What's so
It goes
crazy
both ways.
is I think it's a better deal. I
It
really think
is.
it's a better deal than what our grandparents had. It was I listen. Okay, I don't just sit here. I listen. So when Tequila say the type of dude she want and what he got to do, that shit is so funny. It's so funny to me. It's like so real. Like yes, when I hear MJ, when I hear Moonflower describe, this is what I'd be like because of like what you said. There's always this shit. You better get in where you fit in. But I'm the only nigga here type deal. This, that, and the other. Man, if I would have heard that shit years ago, I would have made sure that because I had that mentality, but the environment around me was like, no, you could be a lot worse or suave, and we'll still pat you on the back and give you kudos. You know,
Right.
making you a piece of shit.
Right,
You know
helping,
what I'm
helping
saying?
for you to be a piece of like a piece of shit, or to not actually reach your levels. And the best thing that a woman can possibly do, any woman today, is to elevate, and a man has to reach up to that level, or he already has to be there. It's either two things. We're not saying that there is not men who are already at that level and they don't have the right to be, choosing who is the best mate for them. You have every right as well, but so do women. But we have to get out of this process, this mindset to belittle and demean women for elevating themselves and putting them at a certain standards and having a certain boundaries. But then complain when women break those boundaries and standards, and then say this is why you're not being chosen or picked because you don't have any boundaries and standards. Well, you set the mold. You told them that, well, you're going to be by yourself if you don't know how to compromise. So now they compromise, and now there's the issue. So what's the real problem? The real problem is are you afraid to step out of your comfortability and prove to yourself that you could be better than who you think you are? Stop trying to lower women so you can feel better of you not stepping out of your comfortability.
So you
That's
can
just
still
straight
get
up.
patted
That's
on your
just what
back
it
for
is.
being a piece of shit. Yeah,
And I think that as soon as men step up, women, what I think women have to have literally like a stone wall right now. Like women, especially in our community, we have to have that stone wall, that straight up boundaries. You don't hit these lists, you're not getting it. We have to do it, and by us doing that, that is for the betterment of the community. I don't. It's not for men to understand. It's for them to reach that level or go above it. You got to either reach that level or climb over that damn wall. But at the end of the day, if we're gonna be better as a community, women have to do it, and we can't do it by what makes you feel comfortable, because it's
fact.
bigger than that. It's bigger than what you want and how you feel. It's about the community. It's about these kids. It's about the children. You know what I'm saying? We have you telling us to set the right example. Guess what? We have to set the right example for these young girls out here, the ones you complaining about that's turning tricks and all this stuff like that, and being out there easy and exposing themselves on
But
internet
then
and for
looking for them.
IG and OnlyFans.
But then you looking for them.
Right. You see what I'm saying? So, like, no, we have to stop. We got to cut it off. So the only way we can cut it off, we got to hit that stone wall. And
And
the ones, yeah,
if dudes correct themselves, you got the best fuel in the world behind you. They're gonna burn the world down for us. If we straighten up and say they already have, right? But if we actually did just get hit and bump our heads, all black men bump their heads and they sleep and wake up and get into actually building, getting into actually progressing, getting educated, getting the money, starting, continuing the family. Man, I think black women might catch the Holy Ghost in the streets. And you
yeah,
won't be able to get them to not help you. You won't be able to tell them to sit down. No, that's
yeah.
what I truly believe.
And but we have done it in history. I mean,
Yeah,
if you really look at history, we have always done it. Any black man who showed that they had a plan, a mission, a goal, and they was articulate to express it to us, we got behind it.
got
Whether
behind that.
it was good or bad, or whether later on it didn't plan out or it failed, we got behind it because at that particular time you show ambition, you show masculinity, you showed that you wanted to lead, you showed that you wanted to be in charge, so we was okay to go through it. So this is what I don't understand. Like, if you're not going to, take the initiative, if you're not going to take the leadership role, then you can't complain when somebody picks up the rope.
And
And
you're
then on top,
demanding more. You're
right.
demanding more while doing less.
Right. You can't get mad if somebody picks up the leash and want to be in charge, and then you also can't get mad if someone decides to make an educated decision and not follow the lead that is going to lead them off a cliff. Because that's what women's intuition is about. Is for us not to fall off a fucking cliff with a fucking dummy. You see what I'm saying? It's for us not to destroy our lives, destroy our wombs, destroy everything that God gave us for a man who was not worthy of us. That's what the intuition is for. You can't be mad at that. You can't be mad at a woman being able to protect herself. And for you to even want women not to be able to protect themselves, it says a lot about you as a man. Like, you really don't know what being a man is about. There's always supposed to be a certain level of protection for women. A man should always feel that a woman has a certain level of protection.
How you don't have that naturally?
You're supposed to have it naturally, and this is
Yeah, how
why
you
it.
don't hear a woman say help and you be like,
Yeah, like
oh,
seriously, like straight up. How many women have like videos I've seen of women getting attacked or assaulted by a man, or beat up or punched in the face by a man, and you got men or young men sitting up there videotaping, laughing, world star, that bitch got dragged. Like, that is so.
That one video of those boys, they put that girl up in the
In the
dumpster.
garbage can, right? Yeah, like that is so feminine. Do you understand? That's not masculine energy. That's feminine. And then you wonder why women want to fight men because if you're
I don't even want to insult women by calling them feminine. It's wicked. It's not a matter of gender. It's a matter of fucking morals.
Yeah, fool, that was that
If
boxing.
you're a very horrible fucking person.
no, that I totally agree. But like the simple fact that they didn't even have an initiative to kick in to protect, they're the first ones to run when the cops come, but they're the first one to sit up there and giggle and kiki laugh
Women
like,
don't
look,
do that. Women
like,
don't do that.
yeah.
Women don't do that. Women ain't the first to. Women, where's y'all going? It's time to get it in. That's what I've seen. That's what I've seen. Now, if I'm the only motherfucker, like, yeah, get out of there. But like I said, man, anytime there's a fucking a vital effort, man, they're willing to lose resources and all type of shit, man. It's just
you know, like I said before, Swat, we ain't there now. Right now,
Yeah, it's demanding more. Yeah.
we're at crucial times, man. Like
Mm.
this is so crucial time. So I know everybody want to do the whole kumbaya. We all get along to get along. We are not there yet. We have to clean house. Men got to clean house amongst men, and women have to clean house amongst women. But we can't do that if men is in women's business. Let women handle women, men handle men. Check your boys, and the women will check the girls. That is simple as that. If you can't allow that to happen, because there should be no reason why a man is talking to a woman about how to be a woman. You're sus to me at that point.
Mm-hmm.
There should be no reason how you think that you know about being a woman more than a woman. You know? So I'm gonna have to question you about that. You know what I'm saying? If you're worrying about hair, nails, weaves, and dresses and how you supposed to behave, and like you look like you read the freaking 1950s housewife book before I did. Like seriously. I'm gonna have to call them sus for that. Men need to handle men.
Them niggas
Check
went to
your
charm school.
Yeah, you can't be that. You can't be that much more invested in a woman's conversation than you are in a man's conversation. It's like you've accepted defeat by the men. Like I ain't finna get out here and get popped trying to tell these niggas.
right.
But
So then
you
there's
comfortable telling the woman, well, what is you doing, spending all your money on weave?
Shit,
but
maybe
that
you
but
can
see
start
that's why
talking ass too. Fuck.
but see that's another reason why everybody's talking about what happened with Will Smith and Chris Rock, right? Like a lot of women, and you could tell a lot of women is not used to a man addressing a man in that way, and it was in regards of a woman that he let the world know that he protects at any means necessary.
Right.
Do I agree that what Will Smith did was correct? No. But do I agree that he didn't give a fuck? Hell
Why
yeah,
you
he
don't think it
didn't.
was correct though?
He should
Huh?
have smacked his
Why
ass.
you don't think it was correct?
Because me personally, I think that it wasn't only just for the honor of Jada. I think it was an ego thing too, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a male ego thing, and that's understandable because like, how does he look as being a husband, letting some man on the stage talk about his wife in his face when when Chris Ross was first initially talking about Will Smith, he chugged it off, laughed it off, blah blah blah, but then like him looking at him like, you know, dog his wife is like, it would make him look like he's not a protector as a husband.
I'm
So
gonna
I
be
don't
a
think
sad nigga if he hadn't smacked his ass in the mouth.
Yeah, because that's what I'm thinking. Like, because Will initially laughed,
Yeah, he
yeah,
and
did.
but
then it
that's
was like he looked at Jada, and Jada was looking like,
yeah,
Hell
because
no.
yeah,
Do you want me to cheat again?
she
That's
didn't
what.
find it fun and funny. It hurt her, and
and
but like I
then
said,
he talking
I
about
don't
her
think it
disease
was.
or whatever.
Yeah, it's only my opinion. I just don't think it was only just for Jada. I think it was for, you know, clicks and views. His ego also being involved with it, which would be normal for a man. There's a certain level of ego that, like, if they feel that a man is disrespecting them, you know, or trying to challenge his manhood, that they might address it in certain ways. So that's why I said it was like a yes and a no. That, you know, I think it was the right thing and a wrong thing. But hey, listen, he got the bank account to pay for it. He didn't care because he knew what you know what would happen by him doing it. He just didn't care. And
Right.
I think by women seeing that, you know, that's what's getting a lot of women talking like, yes, Will, yes, because he didn't give a shit. Like he knew what the consequences were, and he was like, no, this is where I'm gonna stand my grounds at,
It's
and
over
this is
with.
where my boundaries were.
MJ, most of them women were not in support of Will. They sitting here talking about canceling him because of it.
Well, we know those other women who was saying cancel, but I
They
mean the
can't
few women.
cancel Will.
Because they not used to seeing protection. And
That's
then
what I was saying.
then
They
you
don't know how to
have
react, right? Like people like are women that's feeling, yay, Will. Are they feeling like kind of cautious? Like I don't know if I really want to
yes,
give him.
because the thing about it is with Will Smith, he's already disparaged black women in the past, made some disparaging comments. And the
Mm,
thing about it is a lot of black women are kind of confusing this as protection for all black women and just protection for his wife. Because he made disparaging comments about all black women, but just because he smacked a nigga in the mouth for his wife does not mean he fucking with us. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And on top of that,
That's
It was
there's
clearly
a lot
about his wife. It really wasn't about black women. It was
that's
about
exactly right. And
his
that's the
family.
problem. And that's the
Yeah.
problem.
a
That's why
lot
I
of
said
people
it's
think a lot of women are trying to make it for black women simply because they don't know what a collective protection looks like. So it's bad on
right.
both ends. You got the bitches that don't know what protection look like, so they talking about canceling him. And then you got the women who don't know what protection look like, so now they thinking that Will Smith is for everyone, every black woman,
Exactly.
and that's not
Right.
the
And
case.
this is what happens when you miseducate women on what protection is and what protection looks like. They don't understand that he protected one woman. That does not cover the whole collective.
Right.
Because I have never seen Will Smith come out and bash the men who talk bad about black women. Right? I have never seen that. Like, he has not ever said anything about it. I've never seen a tweet or a meme or anything saying cut that shit out. Nothing,
Right.
or the bare minimum, the bare basics, even just a
It's
meme.
pop. Yeah.
So
Retweet somebody else saying it at
And then
least.
you know what? I actually have the answer to why he didn't kick all of his ass. Him and Jada have been in an open relationship for years. He
Yeah.
dated
correct.
Margot Robbie. He got nude pictures with her. He dated that girl from that movie. He did Hitch. And then
Yeah,
he also dated a white woman a few years before that as well. And he's currently dating a white woman whose YouTube page he be on multiple times, and they be going on like trips and stuff. And she like a vlogger. So
right,
Will has had multiple girlfriends in the past. I'm thinking is Will bitches be having their own thing going on the side as well. Like the lady from Hitch, she was engaged and she them getting married to the white man. And they knew not to say shit because they were white women not wanting it to be known that they fucking with black men. And
right.
so, but August I seen her as a black man who is emotional. He's a maker.
But
And
see, that's another thing about our community too, Moonflowers, because the reason why that big thing happened with August, what that's his name, right? August.
Uh-huh.
In our community, it's been always like, I guess, accepted for men to step out on their women, and then if she's a ride or die, quote unquote, she
Mhm.
stays, or she's staying for the money or whatever. Now she's staying for the kids, or they was able to work it out. Blah blah blah. It's always like accepted. It was unacceptable to see a black man whose wife, who is openly broadcast that his wife is actually stepping out and having her own little boo things like he was. Like, it upset the men in our community. Like, that's not supposed to happen. Like, that's a wave that we don't need to start. That's a trend that we don't need these females to think that that's
the
acceptable.
entanglement trend, y'all.
You see, and that's why they blew it out of proportion. That's why they was making fun of Will Smith and making memes at him and stuff like that about his open relationship. Because truthfully, in our community, we only accept open relationships when it's on the man's term,
Mm-hmm.
not on the woman's term.
That's
Right.
crazy as hell. That's
Yeah.
crazy as hell. But
That
should
nigga been
Chris
had.
Rock have whooped Will?
What you say, Swag?
Should Chris Rock had whooped Will? Will turned around and
I
fixed his
think
jacket.
I think Chris Rock would have lost the fight. Chris Rock don't look like no tough nigga to me.
I
I
think
feel
we
like
all know Chris Rock would have lost the fight, but should he have done something other than sit there with that cheesy ass smile on his face?
I think so,
hell no.
because especially now, since he didn't even press charges on Will Smith, like, a lot of people was thinking like, well, you know what, Chris Rock is smart because he didn't press so he didn't hit him, right? He could press charges. That's assault. He can get
Yeah,
a good lawsuit, but he didn't even press charges or get a lawsuit on him.
yeah, and I
So
can
now,
understand it. Yeah,
yeah. So now, because of that, it's like, damn, like, if you wasn't even gonna do that, or you wasn't gonna press any charges, you should at least fought back. Like, come on, you don't let somebody
you
snoop.
can't let nobody slap
You don't let
you
nobody
live
silly
on
slap you
TV.
Bro,
in
that
front of
nigga fought
millions
back.
of
He
people.
fought back. He fought back by saying wow. That's all the fuck he
That
did.
nigga said,
Cause he
"I just got
deserved
slapped by Will Smith."
on
He
God.
said, "This is the greatest night in
Greatest
my
night in
life." Like,
television
what?
history. And then what I would do, I would sue the Oscars.
Yeah, he could.
I ain't even gonna hold you up. I wouldn't sue Will. I would sue the Oscars.
Sue the
I
He
would say,
what?
probably
hey, the
will.
Oscars.
I
I would.
wouldn't not put it past him that he probably will sue the Oscars because the Oscars is actually right now about to take Will Smith's award away from him since he did that slap a couple of minutes before he just got the Academy Award for
Nominated.
King Richard. So that's messed up because now he messed over the Williams family and the King Richard's director family because now that was their award, and because he's the actor, he did that crime. Now they might not even get the award for that, that picture, that motion picture. That was really, a really beautiful story, which
Yeah.
is sad. And see, that's what happens when people don't understand. Like a lot of things that you do don't only just affect you. It can affect a lot of people around you. It can affect your associations. It can
Yeah.
affect, that's why you have to be mindful.
Hell no. Moo.
I thought to say, y'all saw that shit wasn't in rehearsal. Will Smith walking up here. And you, the
But not
first thing
even not
out,
one
Chris,
security guard even ran up there for on God.
didn't do shit. That's why I say, where's his personal security? Where's the
Because
Oscar staff?
you know what it was? Because you know how many Oscars before people have walked up and they would just wanted that like to congratulate someone
Mhm.
or say a few speech or they were so proud of them. So it's never been a situation where this even though they had security that the
Mhm.
people that's in the front, which is mostly celebrities, that they didn't have a reason to have the security. Like, hold on, I'm not gonna stop like Mel Gibson for going up there to go give Johnny Depp a hug. Like, yeah, congratulations on the, of getting best actor in the movie that we had, right? So they never had that type of situation. So they let him walk all up there with the pimp music in the back, bounce, just wow, wow, and he
Oh my
pimped,
life.
he Philly slapped him with music in the back of him. Like that
He
was hella
pimped up
crazy right
there. That
there.
music changed that. It was Bound Chicken Wow Wow until he got up there. Then it was done it.
Yep.
That nigga slapped the shit out of that motherfucker. And then I'm sitting there, like you say, I get it. Motherfuckers walking up to the stage. Okay. But the first thing out of Chris Rock's mouth was, uh-oh. That
Hell,
was the first thing. That nigga said the joke. Will Smith laughed. That nigga stood up. Chris Rock said, uh-oh. So he knew.
he knew his ass was gonna get snatched.
He knew. Somebody else should have knew. For him too. Like you heard me say, uh-oh, nigga. So
Cause
I
he wasn't.
mean,
But think about it is Will wasn't even walking like he was going up there on no nice
No,
oh
shit.
that's
my life.
exactly.
He was walking fast as
He
hell.
did a sneak slap, like, cause he walked up there like he was about to give him a dap or shake his hand, like, "Hey, man," and the next minute he was just like,
Yeah.
"What?"
He looked
And
like
then
he made
and
his
then when
mind
he
and
got
he
to
thought
sit
about it.
down, yeah, and then he thought about it because like Chris looked stunned like shit. He was like, "What the fuck?" Like excuse my language, but
Well,
that's
no,
how he
don't make him
was.
feel fool. On God,
Hey,
that
hey, them white people was on the side like, keep going, keep going.
Yo,
Nigga
like
like,
that was.
nigga, keep going.
my
Okay, well, I'm here to present. Nah,
Now I think everybody's face behind Will was like the funniest. If you was watching
Oh
them,
God,
like
what was that black lady that was sitting
Lupita
beside
was
him? She was
like,
like,
Lupita was my spirit animal. Like the way how she was looking, like oh god, like oh no, like woo, like everybody was just shocked. It was
oh my
crazy.
life. It was some people that look like, man, finally.
on God, cause you know Chris
Finally
Rock had
something
did,
happened at these boring ass motherfucking
but you know Chris Rock had did that whole documentary on good hair. So that nigga uh that slap was a long time coming.
Moo, listen, they ain't letting no more black folks come to the Oscar. They ruined that for us. They
Right,
ain't
fuck
letting
the
it.
Oscars.
We
Just
just
make your own
started going
shit.
to the Oscars. How many years? Like 25 years ago. It's over. It's a wrap now. They
Bitch.
bringing the hood to
They
the
going
Oscars.
back
Oh
to
no!
Oscar so white now.
Watch, I'm dead serious. It's going back to old Hollywood. Watch me. Watch what I tell you.
Bro,
Al
I
Pacino is
literally got two twists left in my head, fool. I only got two left, fool. I'm so
damn,
happy. My back and my arms hurt like a bitch.
Aww,
damn.
Oh
you
shit.
almost done. You
Girl,
almost.
I'm contemplating just making these two twists into one, but that's gonna be one fat ass twist.
No, you can do it. You can do it. Just stretch your legs, stretch your arms, stretch your fingers. You can do it.
Damn, man,
And I
that
gotta
shit
be
was
in my
funny.
psychiatrist's office at 7 o'clock in the morning, and it's fucking almost 1 o'clock in the. It's 1:30. Oh
It's
my god.
like, yeah, it ain't almost nothing. You there?
It's
It's later
almost
for me.
30.
Oh
It's
my
way
life.
later for me. But all right, guys, I'm gonna head back to work. I like my little break with you guys. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night, okay?
I love you too, MJ. Have a good
Love
day
you
at
too.
work.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank
Bye,
you.
Tequila.
Peace.
Love you. Don't feel sad, sweetheart. Everything gonna be all right.
I be wanting to beat people ass for tequila, man. Like, how
Ooh,
you gonna want?
suave. Suave food.
Yeah,
I believe Jesus was the Antichrist.
he is the Antichrist.
Okay. Okay. What make you think Jesus the Antichrist, bruh?
Because what was described in the Bible about the Antichrist, about him coming back and performing miracles and surviving the death, that's what Jesus did.
Oh God, food. And I bet nobody would debate us on that shit. Jesus is the motherfucking Antichrist, food. On God.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
listen. So like I said, I really believe in the whole Lilith theory because she is reported in multiple Bibles.
Okay.
So if Lilith, the first woman, right, that means God would have to be a woman, right? So
Mm-hmm.
why would a woman God send down a nigga to do her work? Make it make sense. On God, food. Why would she send a nigga?
I think because that's what women do. Women send men to work.
But no, for all the glory. Hell no, I wouldn't send no nigga to get no glory, fool. No. What the fuck?
But okay, now listen, don't it sound like a girl though? Listen, go out there, do the work, but all glory to me.
Yes.
Because
That's what I'm
remember,
saying.
that's what they saying. All
But
glory to
no,
God.
because listen, they say Jesus and God is the same thing, fool.
Yeah, some people do believe
So,
that
so
Jesus is.
why would a jealous God share her spot with a nigga? And why is a nigga jealous? If God is a man, why is a nigga jealous?
Yeah, that's a
That's
fact
a
right there.
feminine trait.
Men get jealous too. We just
Mine,
supposed to
hell
handle
no.
it in
So
a
jealous you
different
gonna
way.
flood the damn earth, fool. Oh God, that's some bitch shit.
Nah,
That's some female
nah.
shit, fool.
That's why I say we supposed to react different. Like a
Bro,
man,
I
if
just
a
lied and
man
told
get
a nigga
jealous,
I was dead because I was mad.
that's fucked up.
Then I called him back and said I had amnesia and don't remember the last 5 months.
And he remember, and he believes you.
Yes. I told him I got into a car accident and it caused me to have a heart attack.
Man, you can't respect that man, and he believe that.
Just because I'm crazy. See, I told my therapist I was finna do that shit. I had him on block for 3 whole days and pretended like I had gotten into a car accident. I texted him, I said, this the Nashville Police Department. I am crazy. Don't play with me.
That's fucked up. You got it?
And then
That's
blocked his
fucked
number.
up. They gonna call him next summer and shit.
Right. Oh God.
Bored one day. Let me call this motherfucker. I bet he
Then I cried on command just to make a nigga
no more
feel
broke
bad.
nails.
And now I don't give a fuck about
Get a
nothing
break.
he's doing, and he not even finna get my new address. What are you talking about? I just said he could come up here next week. I lied, bitch. I won't be here.
Why they be talking shit about your ass now?
Girl, then you know he did go through my phone, but guess who messages he went through? He went through our messages, bitch. That's what he was mad about. He went through our messages.
Hey.
Bitch, yes. He went through our messages.
You know why that's so funny to me, fool? Because I have been thinking about it the whole time when he kept saying certain shit.
It was certain shit.
It was conversations that
We
we
had.
had before, and I was thinking about that earlier. But I'm like, hell no! I'm like, what did she do? Did she butt down him in a car or something?
No, when I was sleeping, he brought his friends over here, fool. I had went to sleep with my YouTube playing, fool, and he went through my phone, but he went through our messages. He didn't go through me and the white dude messages. He went through our messages. And he mad about what was said in our messages. That's why he let that bitch leave hickeys on his neck, fool.
He let who? What? Did what?
Yeah, some bitch had left hickeys on his neck.
He was like, we gotta understand saying it, don't it, Camille?
He's talking about that conversation me and you had.
I'm like, that's what kept giving me. I'm like, bro, I'm like, hell no, if I get to the, I'm like, something ain't right. I'm like, he started angry.
He told me today that he went through. Bitch, I told him I was dead. So you text him and you tell him, hey, she doing okay. She still don't remember nothing, but I filled her in on what was going on.
Why you didn't tell me when you did it so I could have messaged him? You know he texted me on Messenger when y'all was.
I know, but I did that shit 3 days ago and put him on block so he couldn't call my phone. Bitch, I'm crazy. I told my therapist that when I was sitting outside my therapist's office on the phone with him, fake crying. Bitch, I was crying. My psychiatrist had walked out and was like, I'm finna. Man, my psychiatrist was like pretending to be a doctor. She said, you know what? I'm gonna send you in some more medicine. Oh God, they listening to all this. I'm spilling all the tea. I really told the nigga I was dead. Told the nigga I had a heart attack because the person hit me in the back of the car so hard that my chest was hurting. I had a heart attack at the hospital.
Every time he kept saying shit.
Yeah, because he was texting me and he was like, I went through you and Jay on the messages and I seen it with my own eyes. The white dude got a bigger dick than me, huh? Salute to him. Yes, bro, he went through our messages.
And he was like, you just using me for money, huh? I'm like,
No, he don't think I'm using him for money, bitch. He said I'm using him to clean up the apartment and cook. I said, nigga, bye.
He was like, you was just using me. You ain't listening to everything.
No, I listened to everything he said, but I'm talking about what he told me today.
I'm like, hell, not today. I'm talking about all the stuff he did.
Yeah.
I'm like, hell, where is that coming from? Because I felt like it was familiar. I'm like, hell, no. That's why I thought you butt down him with someone who said.
No, he went through our text messages. He didn't go through no nigga text messages. He went through our text messages. Oh God, if he would have went through the nigga text messages, he wouldn't have found shit. Oh God, around them niggas. And now they done gave him ID. He was like, that's why they was in that room talking. They was like, no, don't go through his messages. Because I couldn't find my phone. I couldn't find my phone that morning. And I bet they was in there telling him, don't go through his messages. Go through the messages with the girl. Look, they put him onto game. Now he mad. And I had to pretend like I died, right? Yes, bitch. Lilith, my therapist was just like that. Hand on her face. She said, I don't think, Camille, that you have thought this all the way through. Because I was talking about some driving to Memphis and slashing his tires. You still want to go to Memphis? Because on God, I'm going to slash his tires if we go.
I do want to go to Memphis.
Okay, I'm slashing his tires and I'm gonna loosen his transmission so that hoe fall out when he hit a speed bump.
Hell no, Camille.
Bitch, I'm serious. I'm finna fuck his shit up. And I'm finna put Jolly Ranchers on his windshield so when he pull it off, that whole shadow. Oh God, he not even gonna know it's me, bitch. I'm gonna wear gloves. Okay, we going. And I'm finna, hey, fool, if you ever come across this, just know I fucked your shit up. And I told you I was gonna fuck your shit up. That day he made me real crazy. He started talking about something. I scare him now. I scare you now after you done tried to kill me multiple times. Now I'm the one that scare you. Stop it. That mind said he afraid of me, fool. And I said, you should be, because I really got half a mind to drive down there and stab you in your eye, fool. Like,
but I'm not mad. I'm not mad at him. I mean, shit, it is what it is. But I knew it was something that happened. I'm like, it was something. I knew it was just something familiar with the stuff he kept saying. I'm like, where the fuck is he getting this shit from, fool?
He went through our fucking messages. He was all like, I seen it with my own eyes. I seen it with my own eyes. Went through. Yes, Adrian went through them. And he went through the messages between me and Brittany too.
That's why I don't be texting. That's why I don't be texting. That's why I don't be texting about stuff I be doing.
And then he said you told her you gonna get a dick on Sunday. The nigga feelings was hurt, but I had to pretend like I had amnesia. He texted me. He said, "Forget about Erica. Let's just do us." And I said, "Who is Erica?" He said, "Me. That's the bitch that left hickeys on his neck." And I told him I had amnesia and I don't remember the last 5 months and I didn't know I was living with you. And I said, I don't have no roommate. Where you at? You're not gonna come pick me up. Where are you going?
They said
girl.
I know they talking about me slashing his tires, but it's okay. I mean, shit, I don't give a damn, girl. His tires
talking
don't.
about you slashing his
No, they tell me I'm incriminating myself, so I don't
shit,
care.
girl. I got a domestic violence charge and got to drop something.
Oh God, how you know I said I wanted to slash your tires, but did I do it?
I walked that motherfucking course I had. We was already on the trip with each other before I had went to court.
Hell no, fool. I'm cutting the shit out his tires.
I had a
fool.
restraining order against me that told me I could not be around me. Nobody was with each other every fucking.
Yeah, they be thinking no.
I don't know why they be doing that shit anyway. Like, fool, just let that shit be, cause we gonna be right back together. So you might as well just let it be.
Hell yeah, cause he was the one in the wrong anyway. With his whole ass. But don't worry, Adrian finna learn. He finna learn how crazy I am. He finna learn. He finna learn. He finna see just how crazy of a bitch I am. You thought I was crazy because I was sad, but you finna see how crazy I am when I'm mad, bitch. Oh, I will hurt you.
So what you what you cooking?
Me? I ain't cooking shit. I made. Oh no, I had put some pizza boxes in the oven. That hoe cut on fire.
Hey, I did that before. I put the piece of box in there. I put the piece of cardboard.
Essentially,
Yeah,
we
you
know
got a
you can hear
frozen
us.
pizza. They got the cardboard. I put the whole pizza with the cardboard in the oven. Like,
Yeah, that's what I was doing. That hoe caught on fire. And only one box caught on fire. The Subway pizza box caught on fire, but the Slim and Huskies box didn't. So I guess Subway be using fake cardboard.
the fuck is Slim and Husky?
Slim and Huskies is a pizza place we got down here. It's really fucking good. So like they got Slim pizza and then they got Husky pizza.
Okay, so like thin and deep dish and shit.
Yeah. Like thin crust and thick crust. Ooh, this
Damn.
hair better work it out with this braid. I mean, I'm gonna have to make this into one big ass twist because I'm out of here, bitch. I am out of here. Oh my god, it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning and the bitch has run out of hair and I bought 9 packs of this shit.
But with twisters and like fucking locks, you always gotta buy a lot of her.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them jumps big.
Hell yeah. Cause I wanted them big. That's what I wanted at first.
You want them big and long.
Mm-hmm. But it's okay because I'll be putting my hair in ponytails most of the time, so it's not even you ain't gonna be able to tell for real. Oh shit, I done fucked up. Fuck
I'm
it.
gonna try to do me some butterfly locks in about 3 4 weeks. But I'm gonna wait after I take them out.
I done fucked up, goddamn. Fuck. This last little bit of hair and I'm about to fuck it up. Goddamn. I done fucked up the hair. This gonna be one big ass twist. Cause hell no. I'm not gonna have just one.
You gotta go to the store early in the morning.
My hell no, I gotta be in my psychiatrist's office at 7. I gotta be at work at 11. And I gotta call this job that I forgot to go to the interview today for and go up there. Hell no, I can't go do none of that shit. And then the fucking hair store don't open to about 10, 11. So no, I don't have time to do this shit. This gonna be one big ass fucking part right here in the middle of my motherfucking head. And my hair gonna be in a motherfucking ponytail tomorrow anyway, so it don't matter because you ain't gonna see it. Where my comb at? Here you go. Cause I need the comb for this fucking shit. And then put some motherfucking oil on my scalp and do my edges. Cause who? Hell outside. Ooh, yes, Chris Brown. It's hot as hell outside. Take your clothes off. Ugly ass nigga. All you want to be is true. Please. Shit, my arm hurts from trying to do this.
What's that? The radio?
Nah, she watching fucking TikTok.
Oh,
Cause she was in here doing TikTok dances earlier. She was over here like, yeah. So let me stop.
hell yeah.
She really be the goat at that shit. Them TikTok dances, that's her forte.
I believe.
Hell yeah, she could really get a job teaching people how to do TikTok dances.
I hear that. I wish this wasn't such a hostile area. Well, it's not. Well, we didn't have such lurkers.
Oh, you waiting on me to go live, Queen Cascade? Okay, let me head over there, cause girl, let me do this right fast.
We going to Moonflower Channel. Shout out
Okay.
to Tequila, man. Shout out to everybody in there. It's been another one. I do appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all, man. Strength to y'all. Keep y'all head up. And let's do it again.
Oh God.
Out. Back.